We'll be starting at 3:15 today, okay? 3:15. We gotta wait for the rest of the guys to get off. Yes, sir. Yeah, two breaks we're gonna get there. Oh, you gonna find a meal box? No, I just oh, sir. Oh, I understand. Ah, let me know. All right? Yes. Okay, cool. Got it. All right. Can you use the restroom? Yeah, straight down to that.
I'm here again. Slide portions of the $150 hours in.
Good afternoon, guys. We'll start. My name is Instructor Travis. I will be educating and updating you. Hopefully, you know who is. My job today is to update and show you all how to maintain your license throughout the years. Because every 3 years now, you got to come back here. Well, not here, but you got 2 schools. So you got to pick one and come back. All right? My job, I don't work for TLC, but we are affiliated with TLC. So they give us the information and we pass it on to y'all. Because they don't have a school. So we provide a school, okay? So first thing I want to know when I give you the books is your name, because we are live today. And I'm so sorry, this is TLC property, they want it back. So I'm gonna just give you all the important information on it. I would advise you to write it down or take a picture on your phone or whatever, and keep it for your own personal information, okay? I'm gonna give you all information on this that you all need to know, and that's it. And we are ready, okay? Short and sweet. So we got 3 in the back. Take one, pass. Thank you. 2. Take one, pass down. Thank you. Well, I got you. Right. Thank you. Thank you. Go on. Okay. First thing I want to know is your name and how long you have your license for. There you go, sir. Sit anywhere you like. They want to TLC want to know your name and how long. No, don't open the book yet. That's how they want to give it to you. I want to know your name and how long you have your license. That's it. Okay, my name is My name is Travis. I have my TLC license for 7 years and my CDL license for 10 years. Okay, that's what I want to know. How are you doing today? What's your name?
My name is Mama.
How long you have your license for?
Maybe 40 years.
Oh, nice. I'm trying to work on that right now. You ever made the Giants on the road? You made it? All right, I want to talk to you in a break, all right? All right, how are you doing today?
I'm all right. Yusufati. I got the license in 1990.
Ooh, so we're looking at 35 years? 35 years. That's okay, man. That's him some stories. Like, wow. 35 years? The highest ever been is 28 in my class. Wow. Yeah. How you doing today? That's a long time.
Yeah, I got license 3 years before.
3 years before him?
Yeah.
Oh.
I got the license 3 years.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. 3 years before him, so that he says,
No, only 3 years.
oh, only 3 years. Oh, all right. I'm thinking like 1987, because he's 1990. All right, how you doing today?
I'll take this. All right.
There you go. All right, you can say, how you doing today?
I'm very good, sir.
All right.
My name is Muhammad Abbas. I've been driving like 8 years.
8 years, nice. Like me, so you're 1 year in front of me.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Congrats. Stay safe. How you doing today?
Which license? Only one.
What, my son? How you doing today? 21. So we got some OGs up in here today. Hey, I'm your best friend too. That's what's up. That's what's up. Go, sit down, your friend. Sit down here. Anywhere you want to sit down. Not anywhere you want to sit down. Alright. So since you do 21, I know you probably do 22. How many years you got on your license?
How old? Maybe about 80, 85.
85, you say?
No, 1980.
Oh, sorry.
From 1985.
So you have your license 38 years or something like that?
No.
No,
85 till now.
1985.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm counting.
Yes.
That's to the.
15 and 23, that's what we have to do.
38.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 39 years. My man, you driving all the time?
Before we born, man.
Thank you. Wow. I'm talking to you now. You bugging me out right now. 90, I'm on 94. And you was in Manhattan driving?
Yeah.
And my mom was in labor. Okay. Wow, congrats, man. You're the man. You're the man. I need to shake that guy's hand a little bit like you're like a vampire right now. Yeah, for real. We gotta take a picture.
6 hours.
Yeah, 5. Yeah, you can sit anywhere.
I think 1 hour discount for you.
Huh?
1 hour discount for you.
Okay.
Yeah, appreciate it. All right. Wow, damn. Got some OGs up in here. All right, hold on. How you doing today? I gotta talk to you. You.
It's 30 years.
30 years too?
Brothers.
Oh.
So wait, y'all plan this then? That's what I class today.
Today you got more experience, you know.
That's what I'm saying. The highest ever been is 28 in the class. No, you telling me before I born? That's crazy. How you doing today, sir? Oh, nice. I took action already?
Yeah, no.
Oh, don't write my book. My book.
Yeah,
book.
Oh,
Oh,
man, I give the 550,000.
you give me the money?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see. I don't think I have any choice, please. You didn't give me the money.
Oh, yeah, check all of them.
Over where?
When you finish it.
No, you can see the money. You can give me the money. How you doing today?
Good. I'm happy. Myself, I give you 8 years.
8 years?
Yeah.
Look, like that.
Yeah.
Keep it up. How you doing today, sir?
Good. My name is Milton. I've been driving 6 years with TLC.
Oh, I know. Wonderful. That's good, sir. How you doing today?
My name is Mohammed Mohsin. I got from
2007. Okay, 7. Yeah, like 16. Yeah, like 17 years. Yeah, that's a long time, man. We out here. How you doing today?
Good. My name is Robert. I've been down for 8 years.
Oh, nice. Like me. Thanks, Robert. Congrats. All right, guys. So, hold on. Let me fix my wire. Got a little technical difficulties up in here. That's very good. Don't do that today. Nice. Okay, so welcome to AA Driver Training Center. It will be 5 hours today, not 6. Everything is changed now. Okay. Students, everybody sign in. Everybody sign in. Put the information in. Because you gotta sign out with me for me to put the information in the TLC. So make sure you sign in, you sign out with me. Huh?
Yeah. Who we signing in?
Oh, from there. Make sure first.
Oh, yeah, no. I was asking.
Yeah.
I thought you meant yeah.
No, you sign out.
Okay.
Okay, all right. At the end of the class. Okay. Be on time. We have 2 10-minute break. Come back when I tell you come back to the time because you're looking at us live. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. No cell phones. If you want to use your cell phone, you can put your hand in the hallway there. No vaping, smoking. If you want to smoke, smoke across the street. They don't want to smoke in the front. All right? You can smoke first. No food in the glass. Keep it clean. Be adults. Be respectful to the property. If you want to use the bathroom, straight out to the left. Raise your hand and go down to there, right? All right. Let's move the page. And you know this paper. Move to page 6. By the end of the renewal course, guys, drivers will be able to demonstrate a basic understanding. Okay? That's why you are here. And also, the reason why you are here is because of the External Affairs Department. Anybody know what that department? Nobody. Okay. They created the renewal course, not me. Okay? I'm just passing the information on. Okay. So, the first thing they want you to stay up on top of is tools for working effectively and information on maintaining your license, including checking license status. So we gotta go to that. Updating personal information, also interacting with the TLC officer. A lot of guys argue with TLC officers now. I see a lot of videos with it, so we gotta go to that too. Okay,
Same question.
Pardon?
The TLC is accepting the application, the new applications?
For
Well,
to be a new driver?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing courses in the next classes, like every other day. Yeah,
So
we got new drivers coming in now.
Okay, they're accepting it.
Yeah, accepting. All right, safety and emissions, guys failing inspection. Not you, but the other guys. That's why you are here today. Because they did a survey with all of these and they realized we need to do a renewal course. Okay, so you's not the problem, the other drivers. Moving along, safe driving practices, including recognition programs and protocols. You gotta go through that. Customer service inclusion, including best practices. Also, sexual assault overviews, how to talk to customers. Like you see a sexy girl, you can't say she's pretty no more. Okay? Keep that to yourself. Just for the that. Okay. Don't say, oh, you look nice, you look pretty. No, don't say that. Some might be offended. So gotta go through that too. Alright, disability etiquette. That's the last thing we're doing is this. Anybody need help with this at the end of the class? I'm here to help you. Okay, if you're not sure the hooks or how to adjust anything, ask me because when you leave here, you're on your own. Unless you want to pay to do the class. It's like a free thing right now, so take advantage. Okay, guys? All right, that's the last thing we do. If you're interested. Okay, also, TLC wants you to be very, how to put this? Blind, you just know to use this website blindfolded. That's the TLC. Oh, everybody know about that link, that website? How to use it, operate on your phone, upload information. A lot of guys know what to do, so I gotta ask. So if you don't know anything, I'm here to help you. You know about it. Moving along, laws. Everybody know they make their payments on laws, renewal payments, renewal for inspection fees and all of that. Laws. They know the website, they know how to operate it. Everybody know how to operate laws. If you know, put it this way, if you are shy, come and ask me on the break. If you want to ask me now, in front of everybody, put it that way. You understand? Come and ask me on the side, and we will figure it out together. Okay. Trials and hearings. I could show you all this stuff right now, just in case. Hold on. So last we're gonna play around with it. Anybody interested? We're gonna play around with that. All right. So let me pull up this stuff. anybody got issues with summonses and stuff, how to find the summonses and all of that, let me know, please. I will help you, know how to run through it before we leave here. But this is the website, for those who don't know, it's right here. If you want to fight, you miss a hearing, appeal, all of that, it's here. You want to check the rules and forms, and you need forms, it's in there too on the right side here. If you're not sure, ask me, I will help you before we get up out of here. But this is very important for y'all. Okay, moving along, moving along, moving along, moving along. NYC Web, all the guys know about NYC Web? So NYC Web, this is y'all website. And this is the information. I'm gonna pass the information on to y'all later on in the chapters, but it's over 200 languages and it's 24 hours. Okay? So don't be shy. If you go into depression, you know anybody going into depression, this is the website. They have counseling 24/7. Okay? If you're interested, let me know. Moving along, open data. Anybody know how to check open data? On license, FHB license, you know? Awesome. Yeah. You know one guy. All right, so if you need help on checking that, because they update in the evening, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. It looks like this. Anybody been around with this before? TLC wants all the drivers to be well aware of this website. They got all the personal information here. License plate, everything. VIN number, everything. So they want to make sure all the guys is well aware of how to operate it by themselves. So if you don't know how to do it and you're not sure, ask me on the break or whatever, and I will show you exactly what's going on that website. Okay, guys? But this is all information for all the drivers. Everything going to computer now. Just know we have more paperwork. So they want all the drivers to be up to date. I know the young ones will be up to date, but the old G's like me. Good. All right, so if you want help with that, let me know. Moving along. Can't stick too much. I gotta move to make sure I cover all the main things we are. All right, TLC uniform boroughs. Uniform bureau. Quick question. All the drivers know the TLC officers' vehicles, the unmarked ones, not the ones with the TLC officers in it. They know y'all know the colors and the brand to look out for.
I think they're white, right?
We got a white, right? That's one color. What's the other colors? You don't know? Don't let them run up on you unexpected. You gotta know the colors. Nobody? Alright. So we got white, as you say, we got gray. Look out for the gray. Fusion. Even Ford Explorer. We got red. Look out for red. We got red. And black. Okay? That's an unmarked colors, no other color again. So look out for those. They also got caravan too. And they come in plain clothes or they wear uniform and stuff. But if they wear the uniform, they will have the markers on them. I'm trying to find a quick picture of it. But you supposed to, anybody encounter a TLC officer before? Everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everybody?
Yeah.
All right, so I gotta go through all that. You know, what happened to
You don't look for them, they look for you.
Huh?
You don't look for them, but they look for you.
Yeah, that's their job. They messed with me by a stop sign one time, so.
They requested for the, they have it or not?
They who?
They asked for the guns back in the days.
They asked for guns? Oh, now?
Yeah, they said they wanna have, they was protesting that they need it.
Oh, they want guns now to shoot TLC officers, drivers now? That's crazy. Why you want a gun? For a taxi driver, that's
Like 7 or 10 years ago, some TLC inspector got beaten.
Oh, that driver.
Yeah.
We had a big meeting with that. That's why they come up with this same stuff again. Because these guys argue with the TLC officers when they pull them over. Why you pulling me over? I got a customer in the back. I got a job. So they all that.
But the TLC, I'm sorry, they sucks, man.
Yeah.
They are,
That's why I don't drive them.
I don't drive.
Yeah.
This is my 5th license. So I never had consecutive 35 years. So whenever I have nothing to do or I'm between the transitions, at that point I drive.
Oh, okay, understand.
Other than I won't.
It won't, yeah, I didn't know that. I'm just gonna pass information on to y'all and that's it. How you doing today? Alright. But guys, be careful, look out for the colors that I told you. That's the updated colors. What's this? What page you on? 7? Alright. Okay? Yeah, I got you. Anytime. Okay, so we understand the TLC officers, the enforcement division is to maintain public safety by deterring illegal operation of unlicensed vehicles and ensuring compliance of all TLC rules and regulations, vehicle traffic laws, which is the VTL, the administrative codes and NYC rules and regulations within its regulated industry, and last but not least, they could keyword randomly pull you over. Keyword randomly. So don't get attitude, please. New, renew, and transfer for hire vehicles are required to be inspected. Please, guys, make that inspection on time. Don't miss the dates. Please, I know you go through personal stuff with the family and something. Oh, I missed the date. Please put a notification on your phone. All right, drivers have 10 business days to return to TLC with these conditions corrected and receive a receipt to avoid a summons. That's the breakdown they want. Also, everybody know how to get to the TLC rules? Like if a driver asks you a question and stuff, and you want to give him the right 100% answer, you know where to go, how to go. Okay, some know, some don't know. Got you. No problem. That's why I'm here to help you. Okay, so the TLC website, you hit the TLC website, I think I got it up already, like this, right? It's gonna pop up like this. It will look like this, and all you press is about. At the side here, about here, click that. And TLC rules, all this stuff comes up on the side here, and then you click TLC rules. And then all the rules in different chapters here, but it's very important for all the drivers to know all the chapters that you included in. You understand? Please, guys, they repeat that in my head in the meeting over and over. So when you hear me reading in the chapter, let's say I'm just saying chapter 80 or chapter 51 or whatever, that's in this chapter here. 51, and you know, that's all. It's very simple. If you don't understand, come and ask me on the break. We'll do it to the side, and I'll show you exactly if you don't understand this stuff. But you need to be aware of this. Knowledge is power. This is the power right here for all the drivers. Okay, and they update. Okay, accessory. Paratransit provides public transportation for eligible customers with disability or health conditions that prevent them from using the public buses, subways, for some or all of their trips. AA operates 24/7, 365 days. If you have any family that is disabled and needs transportation within the 5 boroughs, let me know, pass information on to y'all. Okay? All right. Drivers Protection Unit investigates, prosecutes, and resolves illegal conduct, fraudulent practices affecting our licensed drivers. We'll get more into that. I'll give you information on that for the ones who don't have it. Right. Everybody understand so far? I'm not moving too fast, right? I don't want to confuse nobody. All right. Safety and emission. If you fall in any of these categories, please write it down. Please. To help improve air quality, all yellow taxi cabs have safety and emissions inspection every 4 months. So that's yellow. SHL vehicles receive once every 6 months. And other FHVs are required to be inspected once every 2 years. So if you follow anyone, stay on top of your game. The safety emission inspection program helps make sure every vehicle registered meets the minimum standards for safe operation on public streets and their highways. We'll get more into that. I will show you all the different parts that you need to stay on top of. It don't have to be you. Pass it on to the other drivers who are making us have the renewal now. Right. 2 programs they have now, TLC. But it already exists, but they want me to repeat myself again. They got TIP and SHLIF. If you're interested, let me know. Street hail and livery fund. That's an endorsement. If you need an endorsement, let me know. I'll pass it on to you. Okay. We got taxi improvement fund. Everybody know about that, right? Taxi improvement fund. All right. All right. This was created as an accessibility initiative for drivers, or for the $100 signing bonuses, and you can earn an extra dollar from trip and from the TLC for any trip you provide in a yellow green wheelchair accessible taxi cabs. So this is what they offer. The street hail has a grant of $30,000 available for green cab owners that meet the requirements. So you got to meet that requirement once you complete a grant application. So if you want to do the grant application, let me know and see what happens. If you're interested, or pass it on to the other drivers if they're interested. Oh, okay. E-hail program. You used that before? Anybody use e-hail? Nobody use e-hail? Okay, e-hail has different apps in it, like Miley, Via, Curve, Arrow, Wapanda. Yeah, but Via not working right now. Miley use MTA. It's like if you want to make extra money, it's like Uber and Lyft. So if you're interested in it, let me know. I will explain more on it in the chapter for y'all.
Can you explain a little bit more about MTA?
MTA?
That's what you said.
No, I was just saying MTA used one of the app on the e-hail program, which is Mighty. Yeah, Mighty Curve. Yeah. Vision Zero is a program adopted in New York City by Mayor de Blasio in 2014. Its purpose is to eliminate all traffic deaths and serious injuries on New York City streets by 2024. That's why we are here today. We're in 2023. Okay. If you need the website for laws, the legit one, and pass it on to other drivers because they don't know where they're making the payments, please take it out right here. It's right here, www.nyc.gov/laws. I'm trying to get all the main information for y'all. Okay. The only legit, if you want to do the WAVE program, which is this, the only legit cars right now is a Chrysler, Dodge, Honda Odyssey, and Toyota Sienna. If you're interested, let me know if you want to be in this category. Okay? That's extra money here. All right. TLC Office of Inclusion, a newly informed office that will ensure that the riding public, including individuals with disability, receive courteous service from taxis and FHVs, and that no TLC licensed drivers are declining trips. That's what's going on right now. Or refusing trips due to destination or for use of service animals. The dog is too big. That's the excuse every day, all the time now. Too much fur in the car. Also creating new resources to further improve TLC licensed drivers' disability etiquette, knowledge of wheelchair securement and ramp operation, how to go up and down the ramp, and overall training on how to better serve passengers with disability, how to talk to them and all of that. We'll go through that also. Okay, Bill of Rights. Anybody know about the Bill of Rights? Okay, TLC is complaining. It don't have to be you, but I'm passing the information on. TLC is complaining when the TLC officers is pulling over the drivers, it could be yellow, green, whatever. They're not seeing the two-poster Bill of Rights. So if you don't have it, and you know any friends have it, please tell them stop peeling it off. or sometimes they complain is on sticking, so it just fall off or whatever. So they gotta post it, like stick it the right way so it will stay. And it looked like this. 1 second. This is one right here. Guys is not posting these for some reason. It's there, then 1 minute is not. So pass it on to the other drivers if you're not falling in that category. Okay. Accessibility can be viewed as an ability to access or direct and benefit from some system or entity. The focus is on people with disabilities. So we're going hard now because a lot of people with disabled is living in New York right now. Okay? Over 1 million. So this is hard. So y'all in this category. So that's why you are here also. Okay. ADA 1990 is a civil rights law prohibiting discrimination against people with disability in all areas of public life, including jobs, school, transportation, and all public and private places that are open to the general public. Just like no one can be discriminated on the basis of race, color of your skin, religion, sex, or national origin, the same applies for people with disability. Although the ADA does not provide a specific list of disabilities, it does protect anyone with disability of physical or mental impairment that limits their ability to perform one or more major life activities. So they create a program, they call this program the People's First Language. I'm gonna put you on it in the last chapter. This emphasizes the individuality, equality, and dignity of people with disability. So we gotta take this very serious. People's First Language conveys respect by emphasizing the fact that people with disability are first and foremost. Okay? Move on to page 9, hack up. Anybody interested in hack up? Like if they want to change their vehicle from black to green or black to yellow, whatever, and they need to put the decals, the required decals all over it, like the roof lights and all of that. Let me know if you want to change. Okay. Well, I told you about the street hail endorsement. If you're interested, let me know. That's the taxi stuff. Let me know if you're interested in it. Lesson 2. On the next page, page 10. I'm not moving too fast, right?
Yeah.
I'm moving too fast?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to move too fast, but at the same time, I'm trying to move not too slow. To make it boring. I'm just trying to get all the main information, and that's it. We're talking not necessary. Okay. How and when to use your resources. There are numerous resources available through the TLC Assist for hired drivers. This lesson will provide a overview of these resources and the procedures for accessing them. Owner-driver resource service. During the COVID-19 health crisis, the TLC and the city has taken steps to support TLC drivers, vehicle owners, and businesses. So this happened after the COVID-19. TLC Drivers Resource Center provides financial counseling, legal services, and other useful city resources such as healthcare insurance. If you guys let me know, mental health care, you know somebody going through mental depression, and other resources. If you're looking for a lawyer to get legal advice, they have that department. Financial counseling, you don't know how to spend your money, you don't know how to save. You don't have to be you, it could be a rich driver. Pass the information on. Ask me. Okay? We gotta help each other out. We are drivers. We are a team. All right. Right. DPU, the right of all taxi and for hired vehicle drivers. This unit investigates, prosecutes, resolves illegal conduct and fraudulent practices affecting our licensed drivers. In instances where you, as a driver, feel as though your TLC Bill of Rights has been violated, you should contact the TLC Driver Protection Unit. So if you fall in any of these categories, that's the number, that's the email, nothing else. Failure to pay drivers what they earn by providing a trip, call the number, email. Failure to return a driver's security deposit. Failure to provide drivers copies of documents we require under the TLC rules, including leases and receipts. Overcharge of leases or vehicle purchase amount. Acts of identity theft, retaliation for filing a complaint with the TLC officer. So if you know anybody or you fall in any of these categories, this is the contact information. Communication channels and when to use them. If you have any questions about license status or any kind of application status based on your situation, 718-391-5501. Questions about settling any type of violation, 718-391-5584. Those are the important numbers for you. So take them down and save them in your phone, pass it on to other drivers. Please. For all other questions relating to summonses and violations, 718-391-5617. That's it. No other number. All right. EA. Those were the guys I was telling you all about. External affairs. This TLC is made up of 5 staffers who do outreach and communication and assist with constituted cases. The team interacts directly with about 15 major stakeholder groups, more than 950 bases, and almost 260,000 drivers. External affairs staff members will take licensees, inquiries, and resolve issues. So any complaint you have, or anything you complain you make to TLC, these are the guys that deal with your inquiries or your complaint. Nobody else. So don't let anybody fool you. And they also create a renewal post. So they want y'all to stay up to date of everything what's going on, know all the websites, how to play around with it. That's what they want. Okay. Email and text messages. TLC will send email or text message to notify the driver any missing items from the licensing requirements checklist. The TLC cannot give you a license until you have submitted all items that they have been reviewed and approved. That's how we do it. For those who don't know. If you're missing requirements, you can upload them using our new upload portal TLC up. If you need more information or help, you can email, and this is the email there. Take it out. If you need to talk to them to the computer, you can email on your phone. Right. Social media channels. If you on Facebook, they're on Facebook and they're up to date all the time. So you can follow them if you like them that much. They're on Tumblr, feel free. YouTube, a lot of people got YouTube channels. Instagram and Twitter. That's the only legit channels they have for now. Also, the number at the bottom, TLC website, take that down, pass it on to other drivers, please. www.nyc.gov/TLC. All right, we're moving along to resources. These are resources that will benefit TLC drivers. If they're interested, let me know. TLC connects victims to the New York State Office of Victim Service, which can help with medical bills, counseling expenses, lost wages, and other types of assistance. Okay. Unemployment. This unemployment example. Let's say you buy a red light, and you just sit at a red light, wait for the light to change, and the guy hit you in the back. You mess your back up, automatic. You can't work. This is the link, so you can't work. Not your fault. So pass it on to the other drivers if they accident. Food assistance. You need food assistance. Let me know. NYC well. This is the number, this is the text. If you don't like to talk on the phone, you can text. And if you don't want to text, you could chat, which is on the computer. But that website is for cater for the TLC drivers, all TLC drivers. All right. Financial assistance. NYC Financial Empowerment Center are now offering remote financial counseling via phone call. So you don't have to go in no more. You can call. Financial assistance for businesses impacted by COVID-19 is also available through the U.S. Small Business Administration for those who don't know. So if you know your business got affected, you can pass information on to you through COVID-19. Public benefits application, we were talking about earlier. The City Human Resource Administration, HRA, that's what they name, can help you with SNAP. And also public benefit application through Access HRA. If you're interested, let me know. They also got supplemental nutrition assistance program feel free to come talk to me. If you want to do Medicaid renewal, you want to renew your Medicaid. A lot of people don't have insurance. Trust me on that. Let me know, okay? You gotta cover all the drivers, make sure everybody's good with their family.
Who's covered? TBC cover all this stuff?
Yeah, they have different programs to cover these stuff here. Public benefit application, financial assistance, NYC well.
Is this New York City or just TBC cover this stuff?
No, I think this is New York City.
Yes, New York City.
Yeah, this is New York City.
Yeah.
But it covers TLC officers, drivers, I'm all officers. It covers drivers, yeah.
What about if I'm from Jersey, New Jersey?
New Jersey. What, like you're a resident in New Jersey? If the insurance won't cover you, it's supposed to. I can find it for my director for you. I can ask him on the break for you. Huh? You sure?
No, ask him, it's better,
Huh?
ask him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The knowledge is power. We gotta find out what's going on. What we don't know, we gotta find out before we leave here.
Because
You can't leave unsure.
if somebody was a New Jersey resident, and
Mhm.
they're driving a cab, so effectively they should be covered.
Yeah, I will find out for you, and I will tell you I'm gonna come out on the break. All right, I will update you. All right, so you understand so far?
Good,
Yes.
All right. Black Hawk Fund. They're offering insurance if you want to jump ship and go work for the Black Hawk. I can pass the website and all information on to y'all, right? But they cover their drivers with insurance. Okay?
Legal services, NYC.org, that's the one?
Yeah, this one is like if you're going to have an eviction problem, you got a mortgage problem, you got a domestic violence, you got school fee stuff. That's a website
Legal
for the drivers. Yeah. the drivers. Make sure you got all the information. Okay. Human rights law. So this becoming a little issue now, so they want me to let y'all know this. Read it out. Prohibits discrimination in employment, housing, public accommodation, and also provides additional protection surrounding bias-based profiling by law enforcement. Public accommodation including taxi, fire, vehicles, and these are the classes here: race, color, national origin, immigration status, pregnancy, religion, age, sexual orientation, disability, marital partnership status. Okay, so the ones I call, you gotta be careful with these right here. Very careful. Because they're under a law. Alright? And providers of public accommodation, including TLC drivers, may not discriminate against persons in protective classes. Those groups are called. This means, for example, drivers cannot refuse to pick up a passenger because of the color of their skin. Never threaten or harass a passenger because of their religion or creed, even if you disagree. Skip that one. You may never refuse service to same-sex couples because of their sexual orientation. You cannot discriminate against passengers based on gender, gender identity, and expression or sexual orientation, transgender, gender, and non-conforming persons are protected under the human rights law in employment, housing, and public accommodation. You may not refuse to give someone a ride because of a disability. Service animals must always be allowed to ride in your vehicle. Know you are protected under NYC human rights law and know your obligation as a TLC driver under the law as well. Okay, we have a bystander program that's going on right now. I'm gonna read it real fast for y'all. If you're interested in this program, let me know. I can pass it on to y'all, and you could go to the program. Okay. NYC Commission on Human Rights has launched a series of bystander intervention trainings to teach the public de-escalation strategies to prevent violence and hate speech to promote public safety. In addition, the public can submit online incident forms to report discrimination via the Commission on the Human Rights website. Bystander intervention is built on the idea that we all play a role in creating safe public spaces for each other when we see our neighbors and community members facing bias, discrimination, or harassment. The NYC Commission on Human Rights and Community Partners regularly co-host bystander intervention trainings to provide New Yorkers with tools and strategies to safely respond when they witness bias incidents, and discrimination. Participants leave these trainings equipped with verbal and behavioral de-escalation strategies to non-violently intervene to disrupt hate, violence, or hate speech. The training explored the meaning of safety, of being an effective ally, and how identity plays a role in the ways we choose to intervene. So, what I am saying here now is they have a program. So let's just say you go on a taxi stand to pick up whatever, and you go and meet your friends, your other taxi drivers on the taxi stand, and you see two taxi drivers fighting. Oh, sorry, your hoodie is on the floor. Yeah, you see two taxi drivers fighting. The first thing you're gonna say? The regular words: chill out, calm down, relax. They don't want you to say that no more because it will escalate it more. What are you talking about? We tell you all relax. And then he might fight you now. So they have a program, they have words you can use if you see a driver and a customer fighting and you want to intervene, you think it's need to intervene, you know what to say. That's what I was explaining to you here. Okay, if you're interested in the program, let me know, pass it on to you, and you can enter. Okay?
They're physical classes or online?
Yeah, got physical classes now. Got the COVID stuff done. Yeah. Before you should be online though, but now. Okay, moving along. Lesson 3, tools for working and maintaining your license. In 2017, that was a couple of years ago, TLC launched an upload portal. For those who don't know, it's quick, simple way for new drivers and vehicle applicants to submit documents needed to complete the licensure process to the TLC. The TLC allows students to upload documents, stay informed on the status of each of their submitted documents, and easily see whether a document has been accepted, rejected, or is currently under review. Applicants can see a log of each item they have submitted, the status of each item, and an up-to-date listing of all listed requirements. When documents are reviewed and their status are changed, the system emails the applicant to let them know that an action has been taken on submitted documents. If a new document is identified as being required from a review of their application, it is posted to the TLC and an email is automatically generated to let the applicant know what is required and how to provide it. That's it. Nothing else. If you don't understand that, please ask me. Right. It's getting hot in here now.
It is.
Yeah, you feel hot, right?
Yeah.
Something alright. You want to back over here. You get a fan, you get an AC or something. Huh? You hot, right? I'm trying to lose weight. I got a belly, bro. Alright, okay, so as I told you before, this will be an every 3-year thing now, going forward now, okay? For those who don't know, you gotta renew your license every 3 years within 90 days of the expiration date. That's what's going on now.
2 years, not 3?
Yeah, every three years now.
3?
Yeah, 3.
Yeah, because we said 2.
No, I said 3. No, my accent. I'm not from America. All right. So if you miss this deadline, your license may be canceled and you will have to reapply. Please don't do that. In addition, you must complete a DDC every 3 years and pass your annual drug test to renew your license. Okay, guys? Also, the drug test, they saying is 90 days. I would recommend 45 instead of 90 days. So keep that in mind. This is the LabCorp website for those who don't have it. This is a testing schedule. Just write it down, pass it to the other drivers. But going forward, this is the new procedure now. So we gotta get used to this.
So every 3 years you gotta take this course too?
Yeah, you gotta pick a school and take the course now.
Or every 3 years?
Yeah, every 3 years now. And it will be different information as you come every 3 years. So. All right. How to interact with a TLC officer? A TLC officer may stop a TLC licensed driver and vehicle with no violations. And observe to keyword randomly check the valid license of the driver and vehicle inspection. So don't feel type of way when you see pull you over. They just randomly do stuff. Okay? Also, I was in a meeting like 3 days ago with the commissioner of transportation, TLC commission, and NYPD, and somebody else was in that meeting. All right, they say I have to pass the information on to y'all. When you are pulled over by a TLC officer, please pull over as fast as possible. It could be anybody, law enforcement, it could be anybody. Pull over as fast as possible. I saw videos they show me. They pulling over TLC drivers and they're not pulling over in the right time. They gotta pull over, pull over. They don't want that no more. Also, they told me when they walk up to the vehicle, please don't reach like you reaching for insurance and all of that. Let him tell you go for it because they paranoid now. So they say if what do you say if you reach he reach, yeah, if you reach he reach, something like that you do. So don't reach. Okay? When you say give him the credentials, then you give him his stuff and then that's it. Please don't what do you say? Please don't ask questions when he as soon as they walk upon you, like I forget, why you pulling me over? What happened officer? They will literally drag the procedure and leave you there for a long time. Spitefully. They literally told me that. So once they see you trying to act up and you okay, I got you. You don't want that. Just let them go, get them out here, get them out here, just let them go, okay? Please. That's what I had in the meeting. Huh?
Yeah, they can legally put you on a wait because you're too much.
If they can put you on a rate?
Wait. So
Yeah. He can take your stuff and when about here, just kill time and act like he's doing something.
But that's not
like
right.
he can stop you like for no reason.
You can listen with these men. These men, if they purposely want to mess with you, they can mess with you.
But that's not right.
Yeah, they know that's not right.
So
They don't care.
why are they spreading out the words?
Fair what?
That's the
Because
process.
they can do it. Okay, you know what? They can do it.
No, because they look at it like, okay, you coming to, I'll pull you over, you have an attitude. You have an attitude? All right. I'm gonna have a more attitude now. That's how they're looking at it. You wanna give me a bad energy attitude? I'm gonna give you back a bad energy attitude. You go wait now.
That's not the normal thing.
You go wait until I do what I gotta do. You're not rushing no more. That's how they're thinking now. So I'm just passing the information on,
There's
okay?
no discussion, no nothing. Just they make a
You
decision.
can ask them why you put me. You have to do that after, like when you done do all you gotta do.
After you make the violation.
Yeah, when you do all of that, and you give you it, then you could ask. I think it's in the book. Yeah, it's in the book. I'm gonna tell you right now because they created this and they put it in the book with TLC. You understand? When they beat them, they print out all this information. So they say, okay, we want this now. When we pull all y'all over, this procedures. Understand the logic? So I'm telling you how the procedures now. Okay, if you stop by a TLC officer or any law enforcement, anyone, NYPD, feds, NSA, MCIS,
They are
I was messing with you. Huh?
they are all professional except the TLC.
Oh, okay.
I mean, this is the lowest when you feel like, okay, you know what, this driver is giving me attitude. So now I'm gonna give him more attitude.
That's how they think. That's what it is. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. So that's right. The message just zip it. Do what you gotta do. When you actually give what you gotta just let him go his way.
But
That's it.
the
You don't try to
Is this fair?
escalate.
Is this fair? It's not fair.
It's not fair.
Yo. Yes.
I'll be honest with it. Oh, yeah, sorry.
they can stop you like for no reason.
Yeah, randomly.
Randomly.
And that's the key word, randomly.
Yeah, that's what I was telling y'all. Keyword. He could be like, say, oh, a TFC license, let's mess with this guy. And just come to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's what they're getting paid to do.
So that means we have to pray his night was good. Otherwise, you're gonna mess you up.
Well, that's it. You gotta pray in a good mood. And don't put him in a bad mood. Okay. You should follow these steps, guys. Please. They are paranoid, all the law enforcement, not only TLC officers, all enforcement. Turn your signal on hazard to let officer know you intend to comply. So which means put the signal on and let them know like, okay, I'm pulling over. Don't keep on driving, because you're like, what are you doing? I'm trying to pull this guy. Don't do that. Pull over in a safe area as quickly as possible. Turn on,
If I don't see the safe area next to blocks, then what? You right?
Bro, Use your discretion, use your common sense. I don't know where you're gonna get pulled over. So if you know it's a safe place or thing, don't aggravate the situation. Put it that way. Just try to pull over as fast as possible in a safe place. I don't know where he's gonna pull you over anyway. You know they stay. So just use the common sense. Okay, I'm pulling over right here. Affect nobody. All right. Also, they want you to lower both driver and passenger windows now. No matter the customer is in the vehicle, they want to see everything. So when they coming up from the back, they want to tell a look coming down to the driver's side. So I'm just letting y'all know now. Carry on all the windows. Don't carry on your window look, please. All right. They want you to turn off the engine now and put your hands on the wheel and wait for the officer to approach. So when you see me all the way in the back, please, and just leave it like on the windows and put the light and just leave it like that. Please, I'm begging you. I don't want to hear nobody get shot. Please. Do not reach anything until instructed by the officer. We spoke about that. Follow instructions from the officer and give them your TLC and DMV license, vehicle registration, insurance information. That's it. When they told you, please don't go looking for it to try to speed up the process. Drivers will be told the reason for traffic stop after. Keyword after, not before. After you give them the credentials.
It's useless,
Well, that's all it's New York. Don't argue. You cannot beat the system. I'm just passing the information on.
I'm talking to you. You're not an officer. I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, no, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just telling you. Don't try. I'm making your life easy.
It's not easy. Trust me.
Trust me.
Nothing is easy.
No.
Yeah, New York, even in New York, nothing is easy.
No.
That's a
New
random
York
answer.
is a hard place to live. We know this. But we got to figure out ways to make our life easy.
But these rules are making it more harder to survive.
Well, put your hand on the steering wheel.
That's the main point.
Yeah.
You cannot ask any questions
No.
before. Once they write it
Listen.
down to someone, that's it.
You
Think about you being married.
They're going by past incidents with drivers. You's not the issue. You probably a great driver doing what you're supposed to do. Other guys aren't doing that. That's why we say not here. Understand? So other guys doing crazy stuff, and they come up with these rules now for all of us to follow now. It makes no sense, but hey. All right, if a ticket is issued, driver should follow instructions listed on the back of the ticket. Driver has the right to attend an oath hearing to dispute summons. Let me know if you want to play around with that too. Please don't assault a TLC officer, please. Please. I saw it like 3 times in the video. Please don't do it. Right, moving along.
What did you see in the video?
This guy didn't come out of the vehicle.
And what he did?
And he slapped him. A TLC officer. He slapped a TLC officer. And the other guy swing, but the TLC officer thought. So he was lucky. But the other TLC officer wasn't expecting the hit. Alright, safety and mission inside the vehicle inspection process. Alright, so if you fall in these categories, this is where you go. Yellow, you must pass 3 inspections every year. Your first inspection is not at Woodside. Guys is going there, so I'm just passing it on. It's not at Woodside. It's NYS, DMV inspection station, and then you go Woodside, second and third. The FHBs, first inspection, Woodside, and then second and third is NYS approved. Okay, if you need any more information, the TLC rule 80, as I was showing you from 51 to 80, you have to break down there.
So for the yellow cab, we have to go to Woodside every inspection?
No, not every inspection. Woodside is the first, no, not the first inspection, the second and the third. The first is NYS DMV inspection.
Where is the NYS?
That's approved inspection places approved by Department of Transportation and TLC. Yeah. If you need any information on them, let me know. I will give you addresses. You can go there and get your stuff inspected. Alright. You this right here.
You see this here it says the yellow taxis are inspected at GLC Woodside Inspection Facility.
Pardon
It's telling us over here,
me? Mm-hmm. Where?
that yellow has to go to the Woodside.
On the top? Alright, so yeah, let me break it down for you. So the yellow, their first inspection on the calendar, you're not supposed to go Woodside. The second and third, you go Woodside. That's the yellow. The for hire, you visit Woodside for your first inspection. And after that, you go to the approved inspection facilities, which is the second and third. That's for hire. That's the breakdown. Alright. So, turn the page. 16. Drivers of TLC licensed vehicles, except those which are exempt from NYS DOT authorization inspection requirements, must be in compliance with Article 19A of New York State Vehicle Traffic Laws. Driving a non-exempted vehicle that is not in compliance with Article 98 constitutes the same offense, guys, as driving an FHV without a valid license. If you fail your inspection, let's say your inspection expired and TLC officer catch you, your first offense is 350 and suspension. If you do not fix it in 36 months, it raised to $500 with suspension until you comply. And if you don't do that, they revoke the license. That's the inspection area. So stay on top of your inspection. Guys, it's fail inspection. Are you worried that your vehicle may not pass inspection? Then be prepared. The most common reason for a vehicle failing to pass the inspection, they did a survey. A lot of guys come in smooth tires all the time. Do not go here with smooth tires, please. Lights not working properly, seat belts missing or not accessible or operable. Windshield wipers not in good working condition. Those are the areas you need to stay on top of because it's recurring over and over and over and over and over. So we need y'all to know, keep them tires with grips. Make sure the lights working, the seat belt is working, and the windshield wipers. I always have on the windshield wiper. Make sure your own is working. And these are the extra. Okay, I'm not getting boiled. Oh, I don't understand.
This is the Safety and Emissions Division at the New York City Taxi and Limousine Commission. We're here to help you prepare for and pass your vehicle safety inspection. Here's a tip you can use. Before you come in, make sure your windshield has no cracks or damages. Sometimes a small repair will prevent the larger one, or you can replace it. It will not only help you pass the test, but provide a safe ride for you and your passengers. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you at your next inspection appointment. This is the Safety and Emissions Division at the New York City Taxi and Limousine Commission. We're here to help you prepare for and pass your vehicle safety inspection. Here's a tip you can use. Remember to always check your tires' tread and overall condition before coming in. Your vehicle can fail inspection if you have a worn tire tread, so check your tires with a tread depth gauge or try the quarter trick. If you cannot see any of Washington's forehead, you have a good tread. Check for any cuts, knots, or bulges on the tire. Also, do not forget to check for missing lug nuts. Healthy tires make for a safe ride. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you at your next inspection appointment. This is the Safety and Emissions Division at the New York City Taxi and Limousine Commission. We're here to help you prepare for and pass your vehicle safety inspection. Here's a tip you can use. Before you come in, make sure your check engine light is not on, because the vehicle will fail inspection if it is. Possible causes include an oxygen sensor failure, a loose fuel cap, catalytic converter failure, a spark plug or ignition coil issue, bad spark plug wires, or mass airflow sensor failure. Large automotive parts retail stores will often check a car's check engine codes for free and then advise on what is needed. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you at your next inspection appointment. This is the Safety and Emissions Division at the New York City Taxi and Limousine Commission. We're here to help you prepare for and pass your vehicle safety inspection. Here's a tip you can use. Rear view and side mirrors must not be missing or broken. Shattered or taped mirrors will fail inspection. Seeing behind you or next to you is always necessary to safely operate your vehicle. Ensuring clear, functional mirrors will leave you reflecting on a past inspection while providing a safe ride for you and your passengers. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you at your next inspection appointment. Never off. It's how we live. This is the Safety and Emissions Division at the New York City Taxi and Limousine Commission. We're here to help you prepare for and pass your vehicle safety inspection. Here's a tip you can use. All seatbelts must be in working order. Seatbelts cannot be tucked into the seat cushions or under the seats. Always be sure to check all seatbelts in the car before you come in for your inspection appointment. Working seatbelts will not only help you pass the test, but they will provide a safe ride for you and your passengers. And remember, no matter where you sit in the car, everyone must buckle up. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you at your next inspection appointment. This is the Safety and Emissions Division at the New York City Taxi and Limousine Commission. We're here to help you prepare for and pass your vehicle safety inspection. Here's a tip you can use. Before coming in, make sure headlights and taillights are not cracked or taped, even if they work. This includes signal lights, backup lights, fog lights, and stop lights. All lights must be fully intact and working to pass your vehicle inspection. Having all lights repaired before you come in for your appointment will not only help you pass the test, but will also help keep everyone safe on the road. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you at your next inspection appointment. This is the Safety and Emissions Division at the New York City Taxi and Limousine Commission. We're here to help you prepare for and pass your vehicle safety inspection. Here's a tip you can use. Check your vehicle's brakes. Brakes must not have worn or warped rotors, leaking or damaged master cylinder or wheel cylinders, and a working parking brake. There should not be excessive brake noise. Making sure your brakes are always in good working order will not only help you pass inspection, but will ensure a safe ride for you and your passengers. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you at your next inspection.
Okay, that's the parts they want you to keep up to date with. That's it. And you will pass your inspection. Okay? Nothing else. The ones I call in the book and the ones he showed you. All right, moving along. Prosecution and oath. The Office of Administration, Trials and Hearings in New York City Independent Central Administrative Law Court with two divisions. The Trials Division, which adjudicates a wide range of complex matters referred by city agencies, and the Hearings Division, which conducts hearings on summonses that are issued by more than 20 different city agencies. That's how they operate. Oaths and hearings. If you receive a summons for driving or TLC violation, you may attend an oath hearing. The hearing is your chance to present your side of the case in oath. Some hearings may require the driver to appear in person, while others may be dealt with by mail, online, or by phone/video. You may request assistance from the oath center if you have received summons or violations to appear at oath and do not have a lawyer or representative. If you have simple paperwork filing or payment questions, you may contact the clerk office by phone, and that's the number, or email. Feel free to take it out. The clerk office can assist in handling rescheduled requests and other simple matters. Trials. If your case is not settled in the conference, a different judge will hold a trial. The trial is like court trial. A more detailed description of oath hearing and trials and the difference between the two can be reviewed in the guide. If you need any more information, let me know. Right. Settlement. This is voluntary. You may settle your case with TLC if you want to, but you do not have to. Settlement terms can be offered by either you or the TLC. You and the TLC can accept or reject the offers. The judge will work with both sides to make sure the terms are acceptable to both you and the TLC. That's a breakdown for those who don't know. All right, let's move along. Any questions with the oath? Everybody understand the oath? Right. Okay, let me move this. All right, so on this table here, if you're willing to leave the yellow, let's say you drive yellow, you want to go green, you want to go black, you want to go this, these are the current offers they have right now for those who don't know. If you're interested, let me know. The yellow cabs, they got two pickups. The e-hail app I was telling you about. Okay, $700 to $800 weekly, $5 except exclusionary zones, and they do cash. Independent contractor. The green, they do 3,000 every 3 years, $5 except exclusionary zones, do cash, independent contractor. Black car, livery, they have a pre-arrangement via, they do dispatchers, so that's just one. They also got a defensive course going, come. Hey, what's up, man? They got a defensive course. Right now, if you do the DDC, you get an incentive for $300. They also got a wellness course right now. If you do it, you get $150 incentive. If you're interested, let me know. A lot of guys jumped on it when I told them, okay? Black card, $625 every 2 years. They do pre-arrangement, dispatcher, and share it app. And they get paid weekly or check electronically. Same thing for the limousine. So if you're interested in that, let me know.
What is the 625 for 2 years?
That's the lease.
Lease of what?
So lease the vehicle, yeah.
$625 for 2 years?
Yeah. That's how much you're charging.
Every week or?
No, not every week.
That's the fee you pay for the TLC when you.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, well, I know y'all know the Green Street Hail livery. You cannot provide hail service passengers below West 110 to East 96 or the NYC airports. Right. Moving along. Operating costs. It is important for individuals who are concerned working in FHB industry to fully understand the financial implications. The table below created by the Center for New York City Affairs provides a simple analysis to help drivers and those considering becoming FHB drivers to understand both startup as well as recurring costs. Perhaps the most important variable expenses which FHB drivers should take into account are insurance, maintenance, gas, and vehicle leasing fees. Costs may vary depending on the TLC industry below some of the breakdown. So the table on the other page is what you see is if you want to become a TLC driver, this is the estimate you will be paid. If you want to stay as a TLC driver, this is how much money you will be spending. The only thing changed is the drug test. It's not $26 no more, it's $32. Also, the vehicle license and plate renewal is not $400 no more. It's $476. So things is changing as we go along. But so far, this is what's going on. Driver income. If you don't understand how to use the Uber Lyft to check the miles, minutes, and stuff, let me know. If you don't want me to know, you can go home and do it personally. Look the link at the side of it. You can play around with it and understand how you do the miles and the minutes. Or if you want to go on Uber Lyft. Effective March 1st, 2022, the minimum pay standards for hired volume for hired service drivers has increased by 5.3%. So now, if you want to work without a wave card, currently is $1.16 per mile. If you see a different number there on your booklet, it's because they are in court right now, tied up, fighting to get that number you see in the book. That's an increase. But I'm giving you the current number right now. If you don't have a wave card, you charge $1.16 per mile, 52 cents per minute. If you have a wave card, it's $1.50 per mile, 52 cents per minute. Out of town, without a wave card is $1.34 per mile. With a wave card is $1.74 and 61 cents per minute. Anybody, also, if you're interested in Revel, anybody know about the Revel, electric cars? Nobody? All right, so TLC.
What's the Revel?
Like a Tesla.
Yeah, you know Tesla? You know the blue, the baby blue, like the sky blue Tesla car?
Yeah.
Electric.
Electric?
Yeah. TLC they did a contract. They signed a contract with them, and this is what Tesla offering for y'all. So if you're interested to make extra money with Revel, this is what they're offering right now.
$18 per hour.
No, off the bat is 23. Like off the table. All right, hold on, let me show you real fast so you can understand. Those right here at the bottom is just it's schedules now. Okay, let's say you want to go and work for them, right? You just hit apply right here, and it will tell you the price. Your starting pay is 23 an hour. And then you just put your information for all this stuff, and then, they are paid by the hour. And you gotta pick up the vehicle, and you gotta drop it off. And they don't have no parking.
So where do you go and pick up the vehicle?
Not their base. They got one in Flushing. Flushing. Is Flushing got one? Yeah. Yeah, there, and they got one in
So it's just a regular,
there's two places that have one. Huh?
so it's just a regular taxi, whatever the passenger comes or not comes, doesn't matter, you just get it $23 an hour.
Yeah, they pay you an hour.
And how long you can work, 10 hours, 8 hours? or-
Yeah, 8 to 10 hours, yeah. And this is the schedule they have here. I'm gonna tell you right now. Because the hourly is different now. You see, some is 18, some is 21, but the overall is 23. Okay, so this is what they offer now. If you want to work 6 o'clock in the morning to 3 o'clock in the evening, it's a $3 tip, but it's for every pickup. So every pickup you pick up, you get a $3 tip, and you get $18 per hour. Weekdays, 3 o'clock in the evening to 1 the next morning, $6 tip. Every pickup, $21. Saturday, Sunday, all shifts, $8 tip, $23, and that's the 23 hours per week. If you do holidays, it's time and a half, 1.5.
So this one is like $23 an hour plus $8. Okay.
Yes, correct. Mm-hmm.
The other one is $20 an hour plus $6.
Yeah, $21 plus $6. Yeah, that's if you work in the evening, like 3 o'clock now till 1 coming up in the morning.
And
That's
then
their pay rate.
how you contact them? Will they have website?
Yeah, I can give it to you. It's Go Revel. Yeah.
Go Revel?
Yeah, Go Revel. And you can apply. It's easy money. Mad people jump on it. All right. So if you're interested in that, you can jump on that. They just signed a contract with y'all, so you have to make some money off of them if you want to. All right. If you want to know the out of town rates, it have the link at the bottom of the table. Like if you want to do out of town with them, back and forth, check it out when you home. All right. Tip: Taxi cab improvement fund. Funding from this program is available to help owners and drivers to convert, maintain, hack up their accessible vehicles. Funding comes from, it's not 30 cents no more, it's $1. Taxi cab improvement surcharge on all trips in taxi cabs. And if you want to know more details of it, if you want to do a hack up, that's the link at the bottom right here. If you want to hack up your vehicle. If you have any family that's able, this is the link and the number at the bottom, the email and the website. It says accessible dispatch. That's access a ride. So if you need anybody that needs assistance, take down this information. Pass it on to them and set up a schedule. They can have mobility all the 5 more. Right. So, also the wave card, if any driver on the inside did this course before and they have the card, TLC officers is advising you, put it with the vehicle registration and vehicle insurance. Don't put it on top here or put it in your wallet. That's a famous place because it's max small. Cards like this, the wave card. You know the wave card? That's just you, that's the ones who do the course.
What is
The wave card.
Wave card?
This, wheelchair.
Oh,
It's abbreviation, WAV. Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking to the ones who have it. If you have it, TLC is coming and asking for it, and guys can submit it because
Where's that?
that. Yeah, that. That's the man right here.
You
got it.
The screen or which area on this?
Who?
No, I thought you put it in the wall.
Yeah, everybody play the water, but they don't want it there though. They want it with their vehicle registry and stuff. So when they ask you to submit everything, you just give them everything. You'll be like, okay, you give them vehicle insurance, and then you looking for your wheelchair stuff. No, they don't want that.
I'm talking about insurance.
Yes. Just give them one shot, that's it. Let you down, let you get out of it. All right, moving along. Right, vehicle conversion. It costs approximately $16,000 to convert a vehicle, and the city's offering a grants. Drivers cover this cost partially, so they're not covering everything for you. If you're interested, let me know. The TLC drivers can own up to 5 wheelchair accessible green taxis. So if you're interested, let me know if you want to convert. All right, let's talk about the E-Hail app. This is only yellow and green. Okay, so they use Arrow, they use Curve, they use Mighty. Via not working right now, Wave or Panda. If you interested in that, there's a link next to it. You could go home, check on the link, and dig up on all the different apps. If you're interested, you can make money off it. Right. Any questions so far? I'm trying to be good. All right. Fatigue driver prevention. The following list of rules and regulations are related to the NYSDMV, referred to as the vehicle traffic laws. These rules govern all drivers in New York State, not just TLC drivers. Fatigue driving preventions rules. Study shows that driving while fatigued, tired can be as dangerous as driving after heavy drinking. Fatigue slows down your ability to react. You understand? Resulting in a high risk of crashing your vehicle. So guys, please get some sleep. The money not going away, okay? Fatigue driving is not only dangerous for drivers, it's also dangerous for everyone in New York City streets. With a new fatigue driving prevention rules, TLC licensed drivers may drive with passengers for up to 10 hours in a 24-hour period, or up to 60 hours in a week, Monday through Sunday. Only passenger time come towards the daily and weekly limits. Okay? How TLC calculate your driving time? TLC will begin to count passenger time to determine if the driver has gone beyond the daily or weekly limit. Pick up and drop off data will come from FHB bases and TPEP and LPE systems. Drivers should track the amount of time they spend with passengers. Careful not to go over daily and weekly passenger time limits. By tracking passenger time, drivers will know when they can accept a new trip. If you are a FHB driver who accepts dispatches from multiple bases, your passenger time will be total from all of the bases. If a driver gets stuck in traffic with a passenger in the car, then that time in traffic is counted towards the hour limits. But if the driver is cruising for a new trip and gets stuck in traffic, that time is not counted towards the driving limit, but no passengers in the vehicle. Drivers can reset the 24-hour clock by not driving passenger for 8 hours. And after 8-hour break, a driver can begin counting 10 more hours passenger time. Always be sure to stay under the weekly 60-hour limit, guys. And at the bottom is a breakdown of 2 passenger A, passenger B, and the time frame and how they calculate it. Page 21, exception to 10-hour rule. If you are under 10-hour passenger time, guys, when you begin your final trip of the day, any time of the last trip that goes over your daily 10-hour limit will not come towards your daily 10-hour limit, but it will come towards your weekly, for those who don't know. For example, if you have 9 hours and 50 minutes of passenger time for the day and you pick up a final passenger for 20-minute trip, you will not receive summons for exceeding the 10-hour limit. In that day, the full 10 hours and 10 minutes of passenger time for that day will come towards your weekly. Right, moving along. Whew. All right, let's go to Vision Zero. What's the time? 4:38. You want to break, Justin? Let me cover this Vision Zero. All right, Vision Zero is an initiative of Mayor Office to eliminate traffic fatalities by 2024. The city of New York must no longer regard traffic crashes as mere accidents, but rather as preventable incidents that can be systematically addressed. No level of fatality on city streets is inevitable or acceptable. This Vision Zero action plan is the city's foundation for ending traffic deaths and injuries on our streets, guys, by creating a network of New Yorkers who are all engaged, which is young and educated on street safety and who prioritize sharing the streets. We can create a New York where injuries and fatalities on the road do not exist. Crashes are preventable, and it takes all of us to make our streets safer. Together we can make a difference. If you want to make a difference, but you're already done, there's a website. Sorry.
You're gonna have to break soon because I have to order approval to become my contact. You're gonna go break soon.
Yeah. Oh, you park far. Wait, you was the guy that showed me the paper?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You have to go 65th Street, Alexis.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me see this.
You should order the car now.
Yeah, I think you should call Uber now. Yeah, call Uber now. All right. As a driver, your job is to provide safe service for the riding public. This means driving safely and sharing the road with pedestrians and cyclists. Vision Zero is changing the culture of driving and making New York City streets safer for everyone. Drive like your family lives here. Please, guys, all of our family lives here. A TLC licensed driver plays an important role in our city. You drive more hours of the day than most other people. You know the streets better than anyone else. It's important that you take the lead in ensuring the safety of our streets. Somebody called me?
No.
Oh, sorry. Fatal or serious injury, traffic crash impacts everyone involved. The person who was hurt or killed, their family, their community, and the driver. These crashes are preventable and depend on all of us choices as drivers. So let's be careful, okay? Safety-related reminders TLC came up with. Pause and wait before you turn, especially a left turn. In the intersection, you got a blind frame on your car. By the pedestrian walking, you're gonna miss that pedestrian. Slow down, guys. Give pedestrian space. Stop at the bar, not in the crosswalk. A lot of drivers stopping in the pedestrian crosswalk. I'm seeing every day. Don't do that. Stop doing that. When you know the speed limit 25, residential is 15 to 20. Look in all directions, even if you're on a one-way. You got skateboard, you got electric. What kind of electric devices coming up? Okay? Be careful with that. Eyes on the road, looking away for 4 seconds at a 25 miles per hour is like driving an entire block blindfolded. Give yourself plenty of time. Beware of delays and hazard. Remember, guys, the fastest route sometimes might not be the safest, so give yourself some time. Guys who taking over-the-counter painkillers, please do not drive after when you take your pills. Okay? You get drowsiness, misjudgment, but you need the pills. But still, don't go drive, please. All right, TLC. You know what? Let's continue. Come back 5 o'clock. I'm gonna continue this. Go shut your leg because this guy got to go. I don't want to rush now. Come back 5 o'clock. Yeah, shut your legs, get some coffee. What's going on? You got you? Got you? Yes. All right. Let's shut your legs down. Anytime, man. Yeah, that's good. Sounds good. Oh, coffee. Damn. I think that's so. Yeah, you gotta go down this way. Yeah, you gotta go down this way, or you gotta go up the block this way. Anyone you wanna go. Yeah, that's what you got coffee. Sorry.
You must have some coffee here, you know?
Yeah. I think I should do that. I think I should sell some coffee now. Come make up business, man. Yeah, first spot here. Dollar pop. Yeah.
Quick question.
Yes, sir.
After you do this course, right? How long does it take to go to the TLC?
All right. So,
give us something? We got upload it?
all right. So look at what we're gonna do. When we finish here, I gotta make sure you sign TLC. Gotta see everybody sign. When they sign, I call the supervisor in TLC, and then we have to talk with them, make sure everybody name with talk over that, and then I gotta upload it. Then they gotta review it. It will take like 40 hours, and then they will send me the license.
Okay. So my license expires on the 14th, which is next week Tuesday. Do I have to go to them and get a paper or something?
No. When you check the upload, you went on the upload stuff, and you see the only thing you have to do is this.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Right, so they wait on me now.
Okay, you know what me now. That was a I did it already.
Yeah, once you go to that, you go to you gotta do that too? Well, that's easy.
I did. You just go in there, just make sure you put in the order before you get it.
Nah.
What I'm saying for the drug test, you can piss when you get into that.
Oh, piss off. Because they're not testing THC no more.
Yeah, not for.
So you good.
But the thing was, I kept forgetting about this. I sent everything out like this. I get no license. I'm sorry. You know what?
You want to check your ID?
And then all of a sudden, I'm like this. Oh, you did take that course. You did the defensive driving course. That's what you did.
Yo, you're not the only one getting caught with that. Now people get caught with that.
So I was like this. All right,
yeah, this stuff is new.
Yeah, you know what? It's just crazy because I say, oh, any job you go in, if they want you to know something, they give you training. It's free. But TLC, where make the money?
Nah. Let me fix that. Let me fix that now. Because every time I come in the class, a lot of drivers complain. Put yourself in my shoes. I'm a New York State fully certified exterminator. Right. Every 2 years, I gotta pay 450 to renew my license. And I gotta go mad classes to different categories.
Right, but when you pay that license, right, do you still pay for all that training?
Yeah, anything I gotta pay. That's what I'm telling you. It's 450 every time to renew my license. 450. I mean, y'all pay 150, so I'm like, eh. Plus I got a CDL, so I gotta keep on keeping my shit. You know what I'm saying? So when I see y'all, I'm like, damn, so 150. So that's why I try to show you. Y'all look good. Compared to the kind of money I spend. And after this, y'all gonna see me again after 3 years. So, well, not me, but if y'all want to pick this school, we're gonna have like our next other schools here. Either this school or the next school. All right. Oh yeah, straight on the left. Woo.
আমার ক্লাস চলছে 8টা পর্যন্ত হবে আচ্ছা নয় কোথায় হ্যাঁ আশা লাগবে না আমার লোকের জন্য আমার সাথে চলে যাবো হ্যাঁ ওই ম্যাকডোনাল্ডের লোক একজন আছে গাড়ি নিয়ে আসছে তো হ্যাঁ তোমার আশা লাগবে না ওই আমার লোক আছে ওর সাথে নিয়ে আসছে হ্যাঁ ব্রেক আছে আর 8টা পর্যন্ত চলবে না সিলেকশন এমএল আছে ওই আমার একটু ইয়েতে প্রজেক্টর দেখা এগুলো মানে ওই রুলস এন্ড রেগুলেশন কি কি আছে না আছে এগুলো সব আপনার সিনিয়রসে আমার 3 বছর পর না এখন 3 বছর আপনার 3 ইয়ার্স রিনিউয়াল হবে তাহলে সেখানে after 3 years মানে every year you have to pay $150 every after 3 না না মানে এখন থেকে রিনিউয়ালটা 3 বছর পর আপনি তো এই কোর্স তো আপনি না কোর্স একবার করে কোর্স করবো কিন্তু এখন তো এটা তারা ওই এটা বিজনেসের একটা বড় জিনিস আছে মানে অনেকগুলো লাইসেন্স তো না কেন তাদের ইনকাম আছে না তাদের অ্যানুয়াল ইনকাম তো বিভিন্ন রকমের আছে এটা রিনিউয়াল করতে গেলে অনেক টাকা লাগে আগে ছিল ওদের মতো ড্রাইভার ছিল তাদের ট্রেনিং লেদার তো কোনো কথা বলার মতো কোনো ই নাই মাছ নাই বলতে পারবো না আছে থাকতে ইয়া করা যাবে না মানে ইয়ে করতে গেলে পরে ওই পদ্ধতি ঠিক আছে তোমার সময় না আমার আসছে তো
Brother,
Yes, sir.
we're gonna pray here.
Yeah, yeah, what over the back? What over the back?
It's a small area, we need a big area. Here, this area. Here.
Yeah, but that's private. You gotta do private. That's your personal stuff. Yeah, what over the back? I can move the chair street. Don't worry. Don't worry, I'll move the chair street. That's your personal stuff. You know, you gotta respect your stuff.
Okay. Okay.
Good.
That's good.
When you finish, I'll put it out.
Thank you, bro. Listen up. No.
Bye, Travis. Oh, bye, Tuesday. All right.
ده في الأوبن ولا
بيرج
بلاش؟
يعني سكن
مالوش أوبن.
شكل عربية تصليح طبعا
بس ليه؟ مالوش أوبن. ده بس الله عليك.
كويس
بدي أنا ما بس الله. عند الباب بتاع الباب بتاعي. لما حد بيدخل عليه بيأكد هو. لأنه زي ما يكون يعني بيجي على السرير إن هو بيتفتح وبيجي. بس هو ما يتفتحش.
سلسلة
ما أعرفش بقى عايز إيه.
سيانة
سيانة.
فيها مشكلة على طول
ده سنسور ولا إيه بدل؟
كبيرة سنسور تركي سيانة فيها مشكلة بس دي
اللي على اليمين ده.
يعني مفيهاش خطأ ولا حاجة؟
لا ده الخطة في الناحية الثانية الباب ما فيهاش حاجة. كنت راكب العربية وصلني واحد راح يبهدل جنب. انما الجنب الثاني هو الراجل بيأكد ان هو الراجل ده مش حد اكتر.
طب يعمل الصوت بيطلع
على الداشبورد الراجل اللي بيفتح ويفتح.
ده شغل.
خلاص؟
يعني بوديها واحد من الموضوع اللي هو يعني انا مش عايزك تاخدها منك بوديها واحد كده عامل فلوس. فأي كهرباء عندك هنا في البيت ممكن تيجي له تليفون واحد في البيت. تليفون يعني مفهوم كده.
مع كمان الراجل ده انا بروح
كويس.
لا ميكانيكي مش
بعمل عندك كهرباء.
عنده كهرباء
اسمه بول. بيقول له بس ممكن بيقول له صاحب مول يعطيه
الاثنين مش شغالين، واحد سعودي والثاني مش عارف سعودي.
بول تتعامل مع بول.
انا بتعامل مع بول انا دايما بصلح نفسي
كويس قوي ورخيص.
انا دايما بصلح نفسي اي حاجه بريك تغيير زيت كده على الفورمه انا صرت
هو
ده عنده كهرباء ده عنده كهرباء اولا مقدر وقدام في فرق بسيط سيت اوت
انا كده
No, you just like everybody else. Nothing wrong with that. Everybody put like this place. That's why I was telling everybody to make them put it in the insurance. Because I used to put it in the end too, or on top. So you know, so you gotta you pull it. Yeah, every time you get back and you pull it. Yeah. I don't want that classic.
يعني اقول لك ال 120 دول غلط عشان الانفليشن مش ده مهم. التغيير الزيت تغيير الاويلز
بعت مثلا عمارات انجي ولا حاجه هو يجيب الجديد ولا حاجه بيبقى رخيص.
انت عاوز ياخد مني
أوي ليه؟ ممكن في البريك مثلا معروف كم غير الزيت عنده رخيص
كان 60 على خلاف 65 من زمان.
بس الثاني
سنة العربية اللي معايا 8 سنين. حط لها السوبر الحمد لله.
توفر 15 مواضع يعني عادي 5 كنت الصيف آخر السنة بدأت حاجة اسمها
Somebody press it on.
أنا ما تسحبش. لا أنا بتاخد كده بسرعة. المطارين أنا أحط الصور
منصب له 10 دقائق.
أنا أي عربية بتوع أي عربية السوق حتى لو قديم.
يعني مش حصل هذا كان عشان رحت المول دوت أنا مدرب خمسة.
عشان مش بيعملها هو بيجيب واحد يعني.
رحت للفيلم ده أول ما نزل الأخيرة حاولت أنزل معاه.
كان زمان كان في واحد في فلسطين لما كان شغال قدام تريبا ساعتها.
كان السودان
كان أستاذ وكويس طلعوه الشيخ. مدرب الصوف كل حاجة في الجول.
وبصراحة البول دوت طويل وفنانين عرفتهم هو تعرضي صوت صغير أي حاجة حاولت أغير الأسلوب يعني.
أنا أعرف المتاح من صاحب الورشة، من صاحب الورشة شوية. هو مش صاحب الورشة،
وهو كبير منه
صاحب واحد اسمه سامي ده صاحب الورشة. الشباب ورشة عندهم زمان كانت
سنة بقى الوضع الشمالي
كان في ورشة عندهم زمان اسمها رويا. كنت مسكت وسبت هناك ورجعت في الشباب في مؤسس. كان من 25 سنة.
Everybody come back.
بس أنا أدخل بقى شغال كده عايز عايز ناس
صعب. أنا حاسس برضه
And the driver's side window. And left turns are more complex than other driving maneuvers. Here are some driver safety tips for left turns. Slow down as you approach the intersection. Look both ways for pedestrians, lights, and mobility devices. You should move your head to see around you. To scan the roadways, crosswalk, sidewalks, and don't forget boundaries. Proceed cautiously at a slow pace. Please be aware that a driver will be issued a summons or arrested for failing to thank you, and please drive safe.
That's a glitch.
Your choices matter. These are the stories of 5 families who lost loved ones in a traffic crash.
I was hitchhiking on the street in Cambridge in 1971. I was 21 and he was 22.
Mary Beth Kelly, partner of Carl Henry Knott.
Henry was a New York City kid. He grew up on 810th Street in Bensonhurst. He put himself through college and medical school by driving a New York City yellow cab. Josbel fue mi primer hijo, era mi compañero.
Belkis and Josiel Rivera, mother and brother of Josbel Rivera.
Luego de la muerte de mi esposo, Josbel ocupó el lugar de su padre. Puedo decir que era mi mejor amigo.
Back when we lived in the apartment, I had to carry her up and down the stairs because she
Can't
She didn't want to sleep.
That's the way to get my exercise back then. Amy, Chipe, and Preston Liao, mother, father, and brother of Allison Liao.
She definitely makes the life at home a little more interesting. Preston's definitely a lot more quieter. He listened to rules more. Allison was a little more on the rambunctious side.
He was an artist. He loved to paint.
Lizzie and Mumita Rahman, mother and sister of Asif Rahman.
My house was always full of noise. Happy noises, laughter, and beatboxing, and him playing with his little brother, making fun of his sister.
She loved candy. I used to pick her up sometimes after school, and then I would take her to the store to buy her some candy, and I used to buy her a lot of candy. All those little things that you aren't supposed to eat because they're gonna mess with your teeth. And then when she finally got the job at Dillon's, it's kind of like, all right, that suits your day. Very, very well.
Greg Thompson Jr., brother of Renee Thompson.
The best of us, I used to call it. It was always playful when I said it, but I meant it.
That was sort of an ordinary day for our lives.
I was in my room working. Pretty ordinary day.
Allie was actually with grandma's house because she liked to stay there anyway. And for us, at least we got a little time for ourselves to, at least focus on a little task that we've been meaning to do.
I was trying to make a gluten-free banana bread.
Yeah.
Henry called me before my last clients, and he said, "Hey, it's a gorgeous night. How about if you and I ride our bikes down the Greenway?"
We get a text message from my nephew. We just kind of thought it's one of those regular routines. We might have to go to the emergency room, but everything will be okay.
My father and my mother were rushing. They were getting dressed, rushing. They said, Renee's down at the precinct.
Somebody knocked on the door, and my little boy, nephew, opened the door, and he told me, "Mom, there are police."
I got woken up by my mother. She ran into my room. She opened the door. She was like, "Chanel, Jessica, get up. There's detectives here, and I think there's something wrong with your brother."
We did drive up to the emergency room. I think I dropped you off first.
Yeah, he dropped me off, and then I went in there, and there was Allie's shoes, and there was blood on it, and I was just so dazed. There's a light for anyone on the bike path, and it was green, and so we continued through the intersection, and all of a sudden there were headlights bearing down on us, and I slammed on my brakes, and I thought I was going to go flying right over my bike into this tow truck that was just taking the turn without any regard for the fact that we were there, and we had blinking white lights on the front, and I stopped, and I looked, and I saw that Henry was probably not going to make it, and it hit him, and it threw him into another tow truck that was parked there. And I threw my bike to the ground. I ran over to him, and he was trying to get out and couldn't.
June 22nd, 2006, West Side Highway at 38th Street, Manhattan. Carl Henry Knott, age 56, was hit and killed by a tow truck making a turn while he was riding his bike on the Greenway. Henry had the green light.
My mom kept screaming, "She's no longer with us. She's no longer with us." And I remember feeling really, really overwhelmed. Like, there's no way this could be happening. There's no way.
July 31st, 2013, 3rd Avenue and 60th Street, Manhattan. Renee Thompson, age 16, was hit and killed by a turning truck as she was crossing the street in the crosswalk. She was coming home from her job at Dillon's Candy Bar.
I just wanted to have doctors and coming over to us. And had to explain that they've been working on Allie for at least a half an hour.
And they had to stop. And they were pumping her heart for half an hour, but it wouldn't start. And they gave her blood, but it wouldn't start. And I remember holding her arms and I said, take my blood. She said it wasn't worth it.
October 6, 2013, Main Street and Cherry Avenue, Queens. Allison Liao, age 3, was hit and killed by a car making a left turn while she was crossing the street in the crosswalk with the walk signal. She was holding her grandmother's hand.
Es como que si de repente se te va la vida. Es un dolor que no tiene explicación. Es dolor, es angustia, es rabia a la misma vez. Es ¿por qué? Porque a mi hijo, porque murió de esa manera.
December 26, 2011, Montchalou Parkway and Paul Avenue, the Bronx. Josbel Rivera, age 23, was killed in a hit and run as he crossed the street. Josbel was left lying in the street for 2 hours before a person spotted him and called 911.
I don't really know, maybe I'm a very hard person. I couldn't cry in front of the doctors. As soon as the doctors left the room, I was banging my head on the wall. I went to go see my brother. I touched his face, kissed him. But that's it. You know, someone's gone, they're just gone, just like that. There's nothing you can do.
February 28, 2008, Queens Boulevard, 55th Road, Queens. Asif Rahman, age 22, was struck and killed by a truck while he was riding his bicycle on the street.
Everybody goes on, you know, with their lives the next day, don't know about this, don't know what happens, and the city seems like the same place, but it's never the same to us.
The dashboard camera of an approaching car recorded Allison Liao and her grandmother as they were struck by the vehicle.
We know now that definitely the car made a left turn, ran her over with the left front tire, and also ran her over with the rear tire too. So she was ran over twice that day. I think my mom was hysterical basically. She saw what exactly happened.
She's not the same person. We're not the same people.
Everything changed. Everything changed. Okay? I don't even know of anything that remained the same. Not about myself, not about my parents, not about Belinda. There's nothing that's the same anymore.
It could have been avoided if there was thoughtfulness, slowing down, looking. If we didn't assume that everything had to be done so damn fast. I think what's so difficult about this is that it's preventable. This driver really made some bad decisions. Like, we know that there was alcohol in his system. However much that contributed to his being distracted when he was making the left turn. He's a driver that didn't make careful, conscious decisions. You're in a car that weighs maybe a ton or two. You're protected, you're enclosed in steel and glass. A pedestrian is not, a bicyclist is not.
Vehicles are weapons. They can be just as destructive as a gun can be. If the driver that hit my sister was more considerate and he yielded, he just stopped, he paused for a second as he made the turn, then maybe my sister would be here today.
Is it really worth it to try to push through the red light? Is it worth it to get ahead of the car in front of you? Is it worth it to get around the cyclist perhaps? That's sharing your lane. We're all in this together, and we all share the street. And if we harm someone in our community, we harm the community.
Todo el mundo tiene familia, tienen hermanos, tienen primos, tienen tíos, tienen madre, tienen hijos. Piensen en su familia. Piensen que ustedes no quieren ese dolor para su familia. একটা প্রাণ যাওয়া মানে তার সাথে একটা পরিবার যাওয়া। আমার আসিফের সাথে আমাদের ফ্যামিলিটা শেষ হয়ে গেছে। চেষ্টা করুন, সবাই চেষ্টা করবেন সাবধানে গাড়ি চালাতে।
Drive like your sister lives here.
Drive like your partner lives here. Drive like your brother lives here.
Manejen como si sus hijos viven aquí. গাড়ি চালানোর সময় মনে করবেন আপনার বাচ্চা এই পথে।
Drive like your children live here.
New York City is the greatest city in the world, and you get to drive it every day. Nobody knows the streets of New York better than a for-hire driver, but it's also one busy place, so you need to be at your best every shift, every day. The choices you make when you drive, how fast you go, where you look when you turn, even whether you're awake enough to start the ignition, can mean life or death. On average, vehicles seriously injure or kill New Yorkers every 2 hours. Mission Zero aims to end traffic-related deaths, and you're a vital part of this mission. This video, you'll see 5 of the most common unsafe driving behaviors.
Wait, everybody got it?
Yeah, no, I'm the one.
No, don't bring the class. You can bring the side. That's your private stuff. Pull the chair aside. Pull it back, please, when you finish. Thank you.
Get some guidance on how to prevent crashes from happening in the first place. That was a close one. Driver, step on it, please. I've got tickets for this here that I can't be late.
Yeah, all the time, but I can't get you this exit.
Well, just why not? I found the safest cab drive in all of the world.
Look, I don't speed because it's a leading cause of traffic deaths in New York City.
Then proceed safely. Sorry, buddy. My fault. Remember, drivers, pay passengers to turn and look behind them before they open their door. And for your own safety, use your right arm to open your door. That'll encourage you to turn and look behind you as well. no bears and songs. I'm not working on Jenny. Hey, whoa. Yep. Hey, buddy. What's the hold up? I got road work here, big time road work. Go on a bike lane.
I can't drive the bike lane. That's dangerous.
There's all cyclists around here.
What do you mean? My wife keeps back in the city all the time. I'd rather take the wrong way. Keep cycling safe.
Jake, the cyclists coming through here, man. It's 100 to 1. Maybe 2. Yeah, go this way. I don't want you driving through the bike lane anyway. Oh, sorry. Long day. Long day. You know, fatigue really affects your reaction time. Yo! Hey. I'm good. I just gotta get some coffee.
If you're ready for bed, you're not ready to drive. Come on. I think it's time for you to take a break. Good call.
And that was an important one, folks. But remember, there's going to be some very crucial information coming up that you really want to pay close attention. I'm sorry, guys. And I'm just walking with this thing. Imagine trying to drive and do this at the same time. Forget about it. Hey, yeah, pick me up, please. Come on. You know you want to.
Nah, I'm okay.
Don't you want to check baseball?
No.
Don't you want to check the news?
No.
Don't you want to check your wife? No. Please, I'll keep quiet. I know you can hear me. Wait, no.
3 লক্ষ মিনিমাম হলো লাইসেন্স
Come on, please, I'll be.
5 লক্ষ লাইসেন্স
You always need to keep an eye out for pedestrians and cyclists before you make a turn, particularly a left turn.
That's right. Left turns are especially tricky because your view is obstructed by the frame of the car, which makes it harder to see pedestrians.
You see me, right? Now you know. But now you see me. Now you know. Yes. No. And remember, folks, when it comes to turning, don't cut corners. Good night.
So bring me to New York.
Hey, next job. You got any suggestions?
Besides my job, so what things you'd be surprised with the
Try.
Believe it or not, left turn. In fact, it's much more dangerous than right turns.
I wouldn't have thought that. Tell me more.
First off, park to see pedestrians in the crosswalk. While the turns lead to high speeds,
They require much more mental and physical effort. In that case, make a right turn. I want to hit that Empire State Building of yours. Gotcha. You've just seen some real and imagined scenarios you'll encounter every day while driving in the greatest city in the world. And it's up to you to put safety first. Safety for yourself and your passengers. Safety for cyclists, and of course the millions of pedestrians throughout New York City. Help make New York the safest city in the world. Yo, taxi!
Okay, so that's vision here. I gotta show you what videos they want you to see. So I'm trying to next one. That one. Oh, they got a commissioner transportation. Yeah, this lady.
Hello, I'm NYPD's Chief of Transportation, Kim Royster. Did you know that in New York City, pedestrian injury collisions are more likely to occur at intersections? A large number of these injuries are caused by vehicles making left turns. As per the New York City Department of Transportation, there are 3 reasons left turns are more dangerous. Drivers tend to take left turns at higher speeds than right turns. The driver's view may be obstructed by the A-pillar, which is a portion of the vehicle front, and the driver's side window. And left turns are more complex than other driving vehicles. Here are some driver safety tips for left turns. Slow down as you approach the intersection. Look both ways for pedestrians, bikes, e-mobility devices. You should move your head to see around the A-pillar to scan the roadways, crosswalk, sidewalk, and don't forget the bike lanes. Proceed cautiously at a slow speed. Please be aware that a driver will be issued a summons or arrested for failing to yield. Thank you, and please drive safely.
Yeah. Okay, let's move back to the book. Let me see what I can cover information for y'all here. All right, so page 23. The most common safety rules violation, and someone says they did a survey. So they say the TLC drivers, they are speeding a lot, so be careful outside guys, they're looking at speeding. Failure to yield to a pedestrian, that's why I show you those videos. Using a cell phone, a 5-finger rule, please be careful. Violating red lights. When you see a yellow, please cover your brakes, not the gas. Making improper turns. If you know you're in a straight, if a guy is going right and you straight, please don't go right with him and him, please. That's improper turn. Disobeying signs, which is stop signs. That's a major problems right now for TLC drivers. You want me to move that? Got it. 1 second. 1 second. Let's see. All right. Alright, let me
Which page we on?
oh, page 20.
Nothing brings the pack together like a trip to Great Wolf Lodge.
Right, hold on. This is different scenarios with different passengers, different boroughs, different weather, animals and stuff. This is how you deal with them. Well, how Taylor is going to deal with them. Okay? I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Take your time. It will take you 5 minutes.
Hi, is this line for getting a taxi?
Hello, yes it is. And I'm the dispatcher. I can help you get a taxi. What is your destination?
I'm going to Crown Heights in Brooklyn.
This passenger is going to Crown Heights in Brooklyn.
No problem. Would you like me to put your luggage in the trunk? Yes, thank you. Be careful. My suitcase is so heavy. Like, I don't have your luggage. How long does this trip take? I think this trip to Brooklyn will take us about half an hour. There is not much traffic this time of day.
How much does this trip cost? This is a yellow taxi, so the taxi meter will calculate the trip from here to Brooklyn. I'm gonna start the taxi meter now, and it will stop once you get to your destination. Don't forget your seatbelt.
Is your name Jonah? Did you book a car from the smartphone app? I am John and I booked a car from my smartphone app. I'm heading downtown to try back. I'll try back, no problem. Hey, would I have some wrong? Is that the service I want to have you? Thanks. Yes, this is my service dog. His name is Riley. He helps me keep balance when I'm anxious and feeling dizzy. And he reminds me to take my medication. He can even bring it to me in an emergency. Hey, Riley, come in. Let's go stop with me and John.
There you go.
Rebecca, here we are. Oh no, I don't have any cash. Can you take me to the bank? Don't worry, the payment is already done. The smartphone application. See? Oh, I see. The app charges a fare to my credit card. And I can leave you a tip on the app for all of your help. Wow, that's convenient. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, sir. Take care.
But it's freezing and I want to walk to the subway in this cold. I should hail a taxi. There's a green brown taxi. Taxi! Thank you.
Morning, where to?
Good morning. Can Can you please take me to 234 East Street in the East Village?
Sure, I can take you there. My GPS is showing through Queens, the Midtown Tunnel is the fastest route, but you'll have to pay for a toll for the Midtown Tunnel. Is that okay?
That's okay. I'm fine with paying the toll. But can you please turn up the heat?
No problem. It's freezing. I can turn it up or lower for you.
This is perfect. Thank you.
Here we are, 234 East 5th Street in East Village. That'll be $17.50.
You were right. The Midtown Tunnel was faster. Keep the change. You were a great help today.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have a nice day.
You too.
Hi, are you from the neighborhood car service space?
Yes, I am from your local car service space. Did you call for the car?
I did. Thanks for coming. I'm going to Long Island City.
Could you repeat that, please?
I'm going to Long Island City, 33 Crescent Street. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Okay, thank you. I will do my best to get you to Long Island City as soon as possible. Okay?
Hey, can you speed it up? I'm in a rush.
I'm sorry, but I have to obey the law, and I cannot drive faster than the speed limit.
But I'm really in a rush.
Speed limit is 25 miles per hour, 25 to stay alive. It is part of the city's plan called Vision Zero.
Vision Zero. What is that?
Vision Zero is a plan to end all traffic deaths in New York City. I can help us out get to that goal by weighing the speed limit.
25 to stay alive. I get it. So we can lower the number of people that die in a car crash if we drive safely and follow traffic rules, like the speed limit. That is really important for pedestrians walking on the street and for cars in the road. In that case, we're no longer in a rush. Wow, we got here quickly, and we drove safely, and obeyed the speed limit. 25 to live. Thank you for telling me how important Vision Zero is.
You're welcome. We must all do our part to keep our streets safe. Take care.
Bye.
Snap your W-2 and file Fed and state for free. Simple tax returns only. See if you qualify.
Hello. Did you request a taxi through Accessible Dispatch?
Hi. Yes, I did request an accessible taxi by calling 311.
Okay. My name is Darian. How about I help you get into the back of the vehicle, and then I can take your bag?
Thank you so much, Darian. I'm Ann. It's nice to meet you.
And I can see. Thank you for picking us up. You got here really fast. No problem. There wasn't a lot of traffic today, so it was really fast. How would you like me to get you and your wheelchair into the back of the vehicle?
How would I like you to get me and my wheelchair into the back of the vehicle? If you could just lower the ramp and maybe guide me up the ramp into the car, that would be perfect.
No problem. I will lower the ramp and guide you into the back of the car. How about I take your bag, and then you can sit in the front seat with me, where you'll be more comfortable?
Sure. Please, what's wrong with you?
So where are you headed to today?
We're actually headed uptown into Harlem on the east side, 125th Street and 3rd Avenue. Could you take the FDR drive?
Headed northeast on the FDR? You got it.
Thanks.
Alright, so that's how we do the different customers, different situations they want to use here, okay? Alright, moving along. That's why I gotta read that chapter. I just wanted to show you. Alright, we covered Vision Zero. You understand the Vision Zeros? Everybody understand? Because all the MTA buses has it all over. Right. Okay. Short and sweet. Proper procedure when involved in a collision. Page 24. A driver who knows or should have known that a collision involved with a driver vehicle resulting in a personal injury to another or damage to another property must stop before leaving the scene of the collision. And if the other involved parties present must, number one, show chauffeur license, TLC, where applicable, rate card or vehicle license to the other party involved in the incident. Give the other involved party or police his or her chauffeur license number, TLC driver's license, and any other vehicle license type identification, as well as the name of the vehicle insurance carrier and the insurance policy. Okay. All right, so the bottom is a table of points. If you get these points, it will affect your license. More than 6, less than 10. Just TLC alone, not DMV. Suspension for 30 days. Combination, both license, suspension. Just TLC, more than 10 is revoked. If they combine your DMV and TLC and they seize over 10, they revoke it. Okay? Just for the ones who don't know. If your license is revoked and you got the points on the DMV alone, you could reapply back to TLC in a year, if not 3 years. Understand? Capiche? Understand. Moving along. Tips to avoiding points and protecting your license, guys. This is tips. They say comply with TLC rules that I showed you on the traffic laws. Understand the license activities and follow the licensing rules and requirements. Maintain proper conduct and uphold laws and cooperate with law enforcement. Comply with Vision Zeros, the videos I show you, and safety laws, understanding the penalties, okay? Moving to page 26, customer service. As a driver, you are professional and will encounter many customers from different walks of life on a daily basis. It is important to provide good customer service to passengers who trust in you and drive from point A to point B. We have the following recommendations for providing great customer service and acting with great professionalism while you do your job. Number one, that's why I show you the videos how to deal with the customers. Greetings. Always give the customer a warm greeting. Be sure the customer can hear you. Make eye contact. At your destination, that's what they was doing. Make sure you have the correct destination. Repeat it back to make sure you are 100% correct. Ask the preferred route. That's what they was doing. Make sure you take the route the customer is expecting. If the customer is late, they may want to discuss what you think is best. Okay? Practice the art of conversation. Ask the customer, how are you doing? If you are lucky, you might meet somebody new and interested like me. While we encourage you to speak to your customer, it's important to concentrate on your driving. Keep the eyes on the road. Okay? All right. Be helpful and courteous. For example, for airport transfers, a courteous driver will offer to help the customer with their bags and be sure to open and close their doors for them. How to handle lost property appropriately. When a lost item is found, guys, by you or any other drivers, you must return the property to the passenger if possible. Otherwise, it must be taken without delay to a police precinct as directed by the NYPD or the vehicle base. A driver can demand for the return of property. If the property is not returned to the passenger, the driver must promptly inform the commission of the details regarding the found property and location where it is held. That's the procedures. For airport trips, immediately after completing a trip, the driver must inspect the interior of the vehicle and the trunk compartment to ensure that the passengers have collected their property. You probably doing it, but the other guys not doing it. Diffusing difficult situation. Let's say you have a passenger in the vehicle and you're not listening. This is what you do. Stop the vehicle when and where you consider it to be safe. Remain in the driver's seat area if appropriate. Request the difficult passenger to exit from the TLC vehicle. Do not physically handle the passenger unless you are acting in self-defense, guys. Call 911 or the base and wait for the police to arrive. That's what they want you to do now if you don't know. Refusing passengers. Service refusal is a serious offense. Drivers should know that they must accept passengers on the mandatory transport, especially passengers with, number one, mobility aids, service animals, attendants, luggage, passenger using the e-hail app or study about. Right. Overview of sexual harassment. Number one, do not make any sexual jokes in presence of your customer. Consider whether difference in culture, religion, or background might make someone uncomfortable with your actions. Never discriminate against a passenger based on gender, gender identity, and expressions, or sexual orientation. Transgender and gender non-conforming persons are protected under the human rights law. Behaviors that are considered as sexual harassment may include, this is what TLC came up with based on their survey, unwelcome spoken, written, physical conduct or sexual nature, making inappropriate jokes, comments or actions, making inappropriate comments about a passenger's physical appearance, you can't say they're looking sexy and pretty no more. Asking appropriate questions about your marital status or personal life. Are you single? Are you married? You can't ask that no more. Make sexual jokes in the presence of your customers. Can't do that. Please, guys, don't do it. You can get charged or lawsuit or whatever. Protect your license. A driver should also consider whether differences in culture, religion, or background might make someone uncomfortable with their actions. Okay? Moving along, page 28. Circumstances for which it is appropriate to refuse a passenger. All TLC drivers are allowed to refuse passengers for illegal activities, like number one, smoking a cigarette inside of your vehicle. Drivers are advised to ask the passenger 2 times, guys, to stop before asking them to exit the vehicle. In these instances, be sure to drop off at a safe location. If you are assaulted as a driver, number one, you're supposed to call 911, file an incident report with the police, next contact the external affairs. The same guys I was telling you earlier. They will give you additional support for your case. Right. Lesson 7, disability etiquette. In 1990, civil rights law prohibited discrimination against people with disability in all areas of public life, including jobs, schools, transportation, and all public and private places that are open to the general public. Just like no one can be discriminated on the basis of race, color of skin, religion, sex, or national origin, the same applies for people with disability. Although the ADA does not provide a specific list of disabilities, it does protect anyone with a disability of physical or mental impairment that limits the ability to perform one or more major life activities. There are an estimated 916,000 people with disability living in New York City, representing 11% of total population. And over 1 million use wheelchairs, and approximately 7 to 9 million people comes into New York every year that is disabled. People with disability and those with limited mobility have the same right to transportation as everyone else. In 2016, the mayor's office for people with disability created Accessible NYC to improve the quality of transportation for New Yorkers with disability. The purpose of this initiative is to empower the disability community by providing a greater number of wheelchair accessible transportation resources that will help them better access all that NYC has to offer. And these are the transportation. Number 1, taxi. 2, for hired vehicles. Access a ride, subway, buses, iRide, NYC. That's it. Right. People's first language. Imagine that you were talking to someone who had a prosthetic hand, but you couldn't really listen to what the person was saying because you were too focused on that hand. After some time, that person would feel uncomfortable and would probably not want to talk to you any longer because you're watching the hand, stop watching the hand. To avoid these type of situations, you want to focus on the person's first, not their disability. The same idea is applied in language. We know it as person first language, guys. You would not want to say the blind person. Don't say the blind person. Instead, one might say the person that is blind or can't see, or be less specific, man in a blue shirt. So you can use their clothes to identify them. Okay? Okay, so the first word in the TLC or the disabled world that you cannot use is handicap. That's one. You cannot use that word. Okay, guys? You're supposed to say person with disability. Okay, you understand? Second, crippled. That's our personal words. You cannot use that word when we're on the clock. Man with crutches or cane or assist device. You're someone professional now. Confined, we cannot say that. The person in a power chair or the person who's paralyzed. Bound to a wheelchair, we cannot say that. Wheelchair user. Dumb or deaf, cannot. Hard of hearing. Impaired, cannot. Person with an X disability, and the famous word everybody use, retarded. We cannot say that. Okay? Intellectual disabled. Okay. Table 1 gives a few examples of appropriate language to use when referring to an individual who has a disability or is in a wheelchair user. And language to avoid, guys. Please keep in mind, even if you have often used these words in your personal life, some people find them minor or severely offensive, okay? It is imperative that as a professional driver and an AADTC, TLC representative, you use appropriate language at all times. Just remember to treat everyone the same and do not single out people because of a physical or intellectual difference. Doing so can have a demeaning or demoralizing effect on that person. So be careful how you treat someone outside. Okay, mobility disability. Mobility disability affect an individual ability to move around. They can't move around. For example, they may need to use a what? A cane or a wheelchair. In some cases, passengers can operate their own wheelchair, and in other cases, someone might need assistance the individual pushing the wheelchair. That's why I was showing you the video with the black guy who was helping the lady. That's her help, her sister. Here are some tips to help you work more effectively with people with these disabilities. Number 1, the first thing you're supposed to do, ask if they need assistance with moving the wheelchair. Do not assume they do. Okay, guys? What's that? Locate the brakes on the wheelchair. If you are not sure, then ask the passenger. When assisting the wheelchair on or off the curb, like you coming off the curb, guys, please don't use your back. No good. Use this. This is where the strength is. If you need to practice before we leave, you can do it. But this is a little idea of how it is. But you have to physically do it to understand it. Okay? Do not use your back. A lot of guys use it. I used to do access around, so I can tell you. A lot of guys using their back. Okay. This is the full process how you deal with how you get ready to deal with somebody that is handicapped, how you prepare the vehicle and all of that. Okay? The ones who need a little refreshment. A commercial, you know. At the end of this, if you want to play around with it, you can play around with it.
To the Wheelchair Accessible Vehicle Driver Training Series. In this video, we will cover everything you need to know to prepare your vehicle, pick up and properly secure passengers, end the trip, and get paid. You will be providing an important service for New Yorkers and visitors with all types of disabilities. So there's a lot to know to make sure your passengers are safe, comfortable, and happy. Preparing for the trip. Before you pick up passengers, and before you start driving, you'll need to get your vehicle ready for the trip. This video will help you prepare. To get started, make sure to clean your vehicle of extra items so nothing is in the way when you pick up a passenger who uses a wheelchair. By doing this before you go out, you're saving time and money during your shift. Next, locate your seatbelt extenders and rear floor securements so you can get to them easily when helping a passenger. Inspect all of your equipment and make sure that all your belts are in good working order. If you think about it, you wouldn't take your own car out with a flat tire, so don't take your wheelchair accessible vehicle out without working equipment. After checking the belts, place them in a bag you can easily get to. Next, you need to test your front floor securements. But to reach the securements, you need to do a few things first. Use the ramp handhold to pull the ramp out to gain access to the rear passenger area. Then, in the back seat, use the car ignition key to release the shoulder belts so they don't get caught when you fold the seats down. Push down the headrests and fold all the seats down. Pull up the lower seat straps and fold the seats forward. Now you're ready to test the front floor securements. Push the front retractor release button on the wall to release the securements. Then, pull out and retract the securements to make sure that they work properly. Make sure to press the wall button when you finish. Next, test the rear floor securements. Slide them into place on the vehicle floor and make sure they can pull out and retract properly. If you are the owner of your vehicle, please note that it is your responsibility to make sure that all equipment is working before starting your shift. If you are not an owner and have any issues, tell your garage or the vehicle owner so that they can fix the equipment or give you another vehicle for your shift. If you feel like your garage or vehicle owner did not fix the problem, send an email to the TLC's Driver Protection Unit at driverprotection@tlc.nyc.gov. If everything works, then you're ready to get out on the road. Picking up a passenger who uses a wheelchair. When picking up a passenger who uses a wheelchair, you have a couple of options. You can take a request from your driver information monitor, or you can also take a street hail. In this video, we will cover what happens when you accept a request from your driver information monitor or a smartphone app. But remember, you're required to take street hail and accessible dispatch trips. Not accepting these trips is a service refusal, just like refusing to pick someone up based on where they live or how they look. When you get to your destination, press Arrive on your monitor. Exit the car and greet the passenger by name to make sure you have the right person. Stop. Now let's try that scenario again. But this time, let's say you arrive and don't see the passenger. Here's how you should proceed if your rider is a no-show. First, call your passenger's phone number using the number on your driver information monitor. If there's no response, call your support line using the Help Call phone number on your driver information monitor. Be sure to wait the required time shown on the screen. But if your passenger doesn't come, you may still get an extra payment for your time, depending on the type of trip. Onboarding, how to open your ramp. We covered what to do for a no-show passenger. So let's move on to what to do next after greeting and confirming it is your passenger. Next step, open the ramp. It only takes a short amount of time to complete with these simple steps. Step 1, use the car ignition key to release the shoulder belts. Step 2, hold the yellow handle on the trunk bumper to release the tailgate. Step 3, push down the headrests and fold all the seats down. Step 4, hold the lower seat straps and fold the seats forward. Step 5, use the ramp handle to pull the ramp out. Make sure to lay it flat or stand on the ramp to flatten it. Now you're ready to help your passenger. How to onboard and secure a passenger who uses a wheelchair. Before helping your passenger into the vehicle, be sure to always ask them how they want to be helped. And only touch or push the wheelchair if the passenger requests that you do so. Now stop. When communicating with your passenger, it is very important to use respectful, person-first language that acknowledges the person first and their disability second. You can say, person who uses a wheelchair. Do not say, wheelchair passenger or wheelchair bound. Also, never say, handicapped or crippled. Always speak directly to the passenger and not to their companion or aide. Okay, now that you know the do's and don'ts of communicating with your passenger, let's move on to onboarding. Press the front retractor release button. Then, pull out the front floor securements. Remember that not all wheelchairs are the same. Always secure the hook to the frame and never to the footrest, armrest, or the wheels. It is okay to ask the passenger where to place the securements. Hook the front floor securements to a solid part on the frame of the wheelchair. This keeps the wheelchair and passenger safe and secure. Now that your securements are attached correctly, let's move on. If the passenger asks for help, roll the wheelchair up the ramp. Always stand behind the wheelchair. Once the passenger is safely inside the vehicle, ask the passenger to lock their brakes, if the wheelchair has brakes. Some wheelchairs do not have brakes, so make sure you're extra careful when attaching the securements. Press the front retractor release button. Next, hook the rear floor securements to the back frame of the wheelchair. The securements should make a 45-degree angle with the floor. To make sure the wheelchair is secure, ask the passenger to unlock the wheelchair brakes and ask if you can gently push and pull on the wheelchair to make sure the securements are tight. Then, ask the passenger to lock the brakes. Remember to tell the passenger what you are doing or let them test the securements themselves. Now that the wheelchair is secure, take the lap belt out of storage and attach it to the rear floor securements. Before attaching the shoulder belt to the lap belt, ask permission before you reach across the passenger. After you ask, connect the shoulder and lap belt. Remember to let the passenger buckle themselves and help if the passenger requests it. It's very important to tell the passenger what you are doing so they know what to expect. Finally, lift and fold the ramp to vertical position until the tailgate latches. Shake the gate slightly to make sure it's locked. Then close the doors. And now you're ready to go. Ask for the destination if you don't already have it, and start the trip. Remember, you should only start the meter once the passenger is safely secured in the vehicle. Now for some key tips. Always say what you're doing to the passenger before you do it. This is an easy way to give great customer service, and it makes a difference. Know your vehicle's equipment, and don't be afraid to ask about the passenger's mobility equipment. Remember, the passenger is the expert with their wheelchair, just as you are the expert with the equipment in the vehicle. Don't rush. Make sure you go through each step so that the passenger is safe and secure. During the trip, be sure to drive safely because the passenger will feel any sharp turns or bumps taken too quickly. Use all 4 floor securements and the lap belt and shoulder belts to make sure the passenger and wheelchair are safe and secure. Complete these steps for every passenger and wheelchair. Now, let's look at how to onboard a passenger who transfers into a vehicle seat. Some people who use wheelchairs may want to sit inside the vehicle, and it is their right to do so. Other passengers may use walkers. If you are picking up a passenger who uses a walker or who would like to transfer from their wheelchair into a vehicle seat, follow these steps. Start by asking if and how the passenger needs help. But be sure not to touch or take the walker or wheelchair without asking. Next, guide the passenger to the back seat and offer your arm to support them while they move to the seat. Remember, some passengers may need help getting into the vehicle, while others can do so on their own. Always ask the passenger how best to help them. Next, ask if the passenger needs you to help them with the seatbelt. Then, ask where they want you to put their wheelchair or walker. And be careful when storing it. Remember, when you are driving a non-wheelchair accessible vehicle, you can still pick up passengers who use wheelchairs. Many passengers can transfer from their wheelchair and into a vehicle seat, so don't refuse passengers using wheelchairs, even if you are driving a non-accessible vehicle. uses a wheelchair. When you get to your destination, stop your meter. Then, do all the steps you did before to secure the passenger, but in the reverse order. Remember, you should stop the meter when you get to the destination, even if you are not getting the payment until the passenger is safely out of the vehicle. First, hold the yellow handle on the rear bumper. Lower the bumper, then lower the ramp. Disconnect the shoulder and lap belts. And detach the lap belt from the rear floor securement. Ask the passenger to engage the brakes before removing the rear floor securements. If they need help with the brakes, be sure to help them. Next, unhook the rear floor securements and store them in the side compartments. Then, press the front retractor release button to release the front floor securements. Ask the passenger to release the brakes and help them if they need it. Then, carefully guide the passenger down the ramp. One more time, ask the passenger to engage the brakes before removing the front floor securements. If they need help with the brakes, be sure to help them. Ending the trip. Now you're ready to end your trip. After helping the passenger out of the vehicle, position them near the credit card machine. If there's bad weather outside, ask the passenger if they want to pay before leaving the car. Next, ask the passenger how they will pay. If they're paying with a credit card, ask if they need help with payment. It is your responsibility under TLC rules to help passengers pay. Next, ask the passenger if they would like a receipt. Then, ask the passenger if they would like additional assistance. Finally, lift the seats and headrests back to their upright position. Push the ramp back in. Lift the bumper back up. Put your securements and belts in a secure place. Press the front retractor release button so the light goes on. And close the back doors. Don't forget to reconnect the seatbelt in the back seat. Now you're ready to move on to your next trip. You now know how to properly pick up and drop off passengers with disabilities. This process will help you save time and money. As you become more comfortable with all the steps, it should take you only a few minutes to complete. Happy driving.
All right, quick question, anybody want help with that? You can do that after when you leave. if you feel shy and stuff. All right, cool. All right, so I'm gonna make a phone call to TLC right now. I'm gonna make you sign. You're gonna leave. All right? You're gonna leave early today. Everybody understand everything so far?
Yes.
Up to date stuff. Know how to do the websites.
Yes.
All right, so Mahmoud, Salim.
Yeah. Bring the book too, read the book.
Oh yes, I'm so sorry. Bring the TLC property, please. Thank you, so I can give it back to them.
You are not taking this book?
No,
Why is yours 150?
Why you asking me all these questions? Why are TLC? I'm not TLC.
You are representing for everything right now.
Pardon me?
You are representing everything.
if I'm the representative? I'm GLC. I'm representing the AA. AA driving school. But TLC gave me the materials and told me to just pass information. I can't give you all the book. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Put your card.
Yes.
John. Yes. What has the name?
John.
Excuse my accent, please. I'm so sorry.
We are very happy to see you. Yeah. Just signature?
Yeah, let's give me an autograph, not signature. This is right here. Thank you so much. Next. Oh, yeah.
That's it?
Yeah. Yeah, go home. Go. Relax yourself.
I'm coming.
Yeah, you go.
Lamin
Kaba. Lamin Kaba. Thank you. Don't go with the book, please. You'll get in trouble. Don't go with the book. You sign Kaba, Lamin. You'll get in trouble. You look at the camera. Don't go with the book. Look right here. And I gotta come when I'm finished. Yeah, you good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate you. Oh, we have a review. If you want to put my name, you can put anything good, bad, anything you want on the review. Okay? TLC need to.
I said, give it $20.
Oh, $20 for me?
No, that's it. The market is good.
Hashish? Thank you so much. You sign right here? Yeah. Thank you so much. And you sign the next line, and that's it. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
The subway there, the subway.
Please check the reviews. My name is Travis. You can let them know, TLC, let them know if I do a good job or not.
Which train you want it? I need it. Is there? 45? 45? Yeah. 45 Yeah, you want a subway? 45 and 40. Yeah, 45.
Okay, thank you. Once you sign to leave, thank you. What's your name? Oh, you do cloud credit. You do cloud credit. Oh, so you also got credit.
Oh. So you can talk to the TLC?
Yeah, I gotta talk to them as soon as you leave. I'm trying to make a call now. Okay, thank you. If you sign, you can leave. Thank you. No noise. Thank you. You sign already? Oh, yeah. All right, that's it. That's it. You're stuck.
Yes.
And Chimbe. Chimbe. Milton Alfredo. Which one? Yeah, that's it. And where's Chimbe? Make sure your name's right. Oh, what the book? Give me the book. You give me the book already? Yeah. Oh.
Here, boss.
Thank you so much, sir. All right, Chimbe, appreciate you. I say, Kita. Bangash.
Yes, me.
So AMR, who's AMR? No. You go home with the family. I want some cricket. That's when you need to go home and do everything else when I'm finished with you. No. You get your license in the mail. That's what you need. You don't need a certificate. USAR, this one, right?
You did a mistake, then you go quiet.
Yo, this is crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
I got scared from what I did.
My one is this one.
Perfect, man. Nice day.
Yeah.
Appreciate you so much, man. Very nice to meet you. Check the reviews, find the traffic, okay? Let them know what's going on. Appreciate you, drive safe. Hopefully you'll pick the school next year. Oh, thank you. Next person is Mendino.
Me.
Patricio.
Yes, that's me.
Oh, yeah, appreciate you, all right? Stay safe. Cool. Appreciate it. All right. Check the review, okay? Okay, yeah, the review. Ali, KH. KH Ali. Okay. Yeah, appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah, Ali. Right. Yeah.
45th Street, right? And then it's 45th.
Thank you so much.
You said, you told me and then.
No,
I think so. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, put the sign. Oh, appreciate you, sir. Appreciate you. All right, stay safe. All right.
Have a nice evening.
You too. Check the reviews. Put it right here. The $1 million signature. I remember. Mohammed Moshe.
Yes.
And Henderson Rubber.
Yeah.
And so let's do this first. Henderson, you can sign this. And then Moshe is
Oh,
take it. Actually good to go. See, because I was looking at why you have so.
Yeah.
Robert, you can answer that, right? So you go. Thank you. Wait, will you submit your DMV or your TLC? You pay cash? Okay.
No, I paid.
You pay credit card, later. So once you pay credit card, they give you a credit card receipt.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's your, this is only cash. Okay, Henderson. No, it's in your pocket. You didn't get credit card receipt?
You got it? Like that?
Yes. Oh, sorry. Hasan Mala and Mohammed Mashid.
Yeah, I know. He was the last one.
Who?
He's the last one.
You last one.
From my son, he will pay by credit card, maybe over phone, I don't know. I tell you one thing, she will give my change too. She will give change.
She get that out?
Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Your name is Mohammed Abbas?
That's it.
That's you. So what's your, give me your license. You sir? All right, so you could, what's your name? That's not you. So thank you so much. You good? Right, once you sign here, you good. You could see good in there. No, the TLC. Well, when you submit your TLC? Man, he was the last one, so that's yeah. When you submit TLC? Yeah, make sure check the numbers, bro, because I gotta upload and stuff. Let me see. No, I'm not saying
What's your name? Where you come to preach?
This guy is funny.
You were ready?
Oh, sorry. Thank you so much. So you good, right? You okay? All right. Drive second. 5, 6, 5, 8, 9. Why did they so it's good now? I said you should move, that's
the way it's going.
So that's why I'm opening it. Alright, so you good? Yeah, you right. Thank you so much for showing me. Alright, you be safe, okay? Well, hopefully, put my name down in the review. Alright. right, man. All right, so I met all of you play here. What's your name, right? So we find you here. All right, so no, it's there.
Somebody gives you.
5953925. Oh, the key right here. Sign right here. In this space. And I think the light is black. Okay, so we're good to go now. Appreciate you, man. Anytime. All right? You stay safe, all right? See you in 3 years. My name is Travis. Huh? Okay, nice to see you too. Look, you want to see me again?
I like what this one that
You're the man. You too. You're a great guy. All right, stay safe, all right, guys? All right. Oh, thank you so much for coming back. Because they're going to call me and be like, yo, I left the book. No, it's fine. Thank you so much. Drive safe. All right. Yeah.